Hello everyone and welcome to GTA 5. Yes, it is that time once again where we are going to be doing something ridiculous. You know, there'll be some racing, there'll be some crazy stuff. We've actually got a sensible car show going on here. I like the amount of muscle cars we have. You know, it is always good when you have a large collection of muscle cars. I am not sure which one is my favourite. I think the bright green one might actually be my favourite of the lot of them. I mean, it's a tough choice. It's a tough choice, but the FailRace award of the cars that we currently have here is going to be the green machine. I'm gonna guess maybe Longbows, but I don't actually know whose it is. Lado. Well, I mean, you know, it's not a very good hiding spot. I don't want to lock onto Joe. Also, yes, happy birthday to Joe, who I think some of chat has said, who is over here. We won't shotgun Joe. I mean, we might shotgun Lado if we can be bothered. Don't want to get the police. I don't want to ruin a perfectly good car show by getting the police involved by shotgunning a Lado. So, you know, maybe we won't go for a shotgun on Lado just yet. I'm sure we will at some point, but you know, I do believe Ewan is on invite. I believe Ewan has only just got connected, so tis all good. As far as I'm aware. Anyway, my headset's died today. I say today. It was working. It was working Friday because it was the headset I was using with Carly for that stream. But today, when I went to use it, it's busted. So I don't actually know if there was a change of plan. I wouldn't know because I can't hear from anybody. And I've only just realised that it seems to apparently be broken. But yes, I do believe Ewan is in session now. Ewan is the person to message if you would like an invite to the session. We will be doing all sorts of silly stuff. Some races, some wacky races is probably the best way to sum it all up. So yes, welcome if you are just tuning in to this stream. Oh, we have, I mean, an R8, sensible things turn up to a car meet. A BRZ, I mean, I guess you see a lot of them. And a BMW, kind of M2 sort of a thing. Gordon fan, thank you for the donation, saying £10 says you can't kill Lado. Well... that was stood in front of me, and I had to react quickly to that one because if Lado saw it, the silencer meant that the police weren't involved. Danger man with car of the day already. Black and orange truck. I approve greatly. But yeah, I'm not going to pass up the murder Lado bounty, and if I wait any longer, no, don't lock onto Longbow. I just saw Lado pull the gun and is trying to boop us. I thought that was a headshot. I thought that was going to be an insta-kill on a Lado. No, don't shoot level 8. We've lost. No, we're now just starting a war with Lado, and it's all Gordon fans' fault. They donated. They asked for me to kill Lado, so we had to oblige by it. Lado, buddy. That the problem with hiding by a car is your feet are quite exposed. Oh no, don't look at the danger. There's too many people. There's mute. You know what? It would seem mean. We completed the bounty, and Gordon fan, thank you for the second donation. Say, here are your £10, sir. Yeah, it was surprisingly quick and efficient from me, which is unusual. But just the opportunity arose, so it had to be done. Let's just go and quickly load up a race, shall we? Where are we going to go? Sure, let's go here. we've probably driven this track at some point. But I don't remember when, so let's go for it. Drake Gamer, thank you for the donation. So I've made quite a fair number of circuits since I got into making them from watching your videos, and really like what I came up with. Alex, can you name the best track? Can you name the best track you've driven on and who created it, please? P.S. Lado for the hat-trick win. I mean, it might be possible. Who knows? Oh, I mean, okay, as far as the best track, there's so many circuits. We've driven around so many circuits. I genuinely don't know what the best track would be. I mean, there are two types. You know, we've got sensible, actual, serious race circuits, and then you've got the silly, you know, tubes of despair. I mean, a Brazen Theft I always like. I believe that was made by Pone. I always liked because it was an amazing job of combining 3 wacky brazen circuits all into one, and it was really, really well made. And I like that. It was a good wacky circuit. Yeah, I genuinely don't know what would be my favourite of the racetracks we've driven on. I'm just trying to rack my brain at the moment because it's because there have been so many very good circuits that we're driven. Straight Line is a good track. Straight Line is a good circuit. It's a very dumb circuit. It is a fun, stupid track. I mean, even as of the dumb circuits, I don't know what my favourite one is. Yeah, I have no idea. This could be an interesting one. Yeah, Polish. So this is the track where we all broke the circuit by getting stuck on the bridge. Like there's a narrow train bridge. Oh god, I think that does mean. Oh, I said I'd never do it, but I think this is locked to the e-tron style car. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh no. I'm sorry, folks. This is about to be. I'm gonna go with problematic. It was dicey when a small lobby was driving this track. Small lobby that vaguely know what we're doing. Big lobby. I think the bridge might be a problem. Now, I do have a small bit of an advantage. Being host, I will start on pole. And that means that I'm likely to get to the bridge relatively in one piece. Not guaranteed. Not guaranteed, but we should get to the bridge in a relative okay position. Well, let us find out. I mean, it might not be as bad as I fear. It might not be. You never know. Okay, we're going with the. I'm hoping it's not as bad as I fear, but we shall see. Joe is to the lead of the race. So what? Spin and recover. That was just keep the car rotating and you'll be fine, sort of a thing. And that was Ewan and Joe's turn to get tangled up and have trouble. Oh, car's on the inside. All right. I mean, we're still relatively close to the front as we head to the narrow section. Vortex has had an accident. Oh, okay, it's not quite the narrow section yet. Does he help? It is a scrappy start. I missed the braking point there, and then the car behind me also missed the braking point. So I was always doomed to be involved in a crash there. Unfortunate for level 8 in all of that. Where is this narrow section? I know the narrow section is coming up at some point. Maybe it's a little further around in the lap. Like, I don't quite like this track. It's not a bad track to drive, I don't think. I like the challenge. I like the narrow section as a challenge. It's just we know what's likely to happen with said challenge when we have this many vehicles going on. We have got me, Danger Man, Liam, and Gliska. Vortex are all at the front. This is the narrow bit. You know what? Not going to fit 3 wide down here. Longbow is with us. Oh, well, they're going to barely fit 2 wide. Tombo was looking for us. Everybody in the front group, at least, has made it across the bridge nicely. We get a big kick of oversteer. These are so easy to start sliding. They're quite grippy, and then they get a little bit of a bump. And then they just lose all of that grip immediately. Oh, we are 4 wide. I could not back out of that one at all. We were going to be... there's not really enough space. And as we try to lift and weight cars behind are not biding their time, I wonder if you could... I mean, you could sneak up the other side of this, if I'm honest. I just want to get away from the herd of cars. Is it a herd? No, a horde? Perhaps. I'm not sure. I don't even know which lane is a better one to go for down here. Oh, dearie me! Ewan, look out! Oh, I mean, that might have kind of served me right a little bit. I was trying to be sneaky. In a way. In a way, I was trying to be sneaky by jumping to the other side. I thought going to that side was going to get me out of trouble a little bit better. Unfortunately, I mean, we were trying to stay out of trouble, but trouble kind of found us. It was a good crash. Like, as I've said many times before, if you're going to crash, at least make sure it's spectacular. And that was definitely a spectacular crash. Oh, well, it was decided we were visiting that wall, whether I wanted to or not. We were going to visit that bit of scenery. So here is hoping. Oh, Vortex is that's a horrible place to be spun. You're just kind of stuck, and there's not a huge amount you can almost do. Whoa! I glanced at chat briefly, only to flick back and see a green car going for a big flight. Not even quite sure how that happened, but well done to said green car for managing to jump. I mean, at least it was a relatively safe jump. It was, you know, they jumped up in the air, they were clear of the track, didn't give me any trouble, and they had their own issues. Essentially, it didn't affect. Oh, Liam is doing 2-wheeled antics right there. I mean, we're back actually up to the lead group and all of that. So, like, after what was a pretty bad crash, and now we've had a bump on a Lado and end up murdering a Lado. Come on, Lado. Yeah, well, these things, it just takes the littlest of bumps. Oh, we have got internet problem. I can't fix it mid-race. I'm hoping it's going to come back, because I can't fix it from here unless it does magically come back. I'm trying to fix the stream. Sorry, folks. It does appear to have completely kaput. I don't know why. Jack, can you hear me at all? Is there any working... I don't know whether you can hear me. Do let me know if you can hear me. If you can't hear me, I'm going to have to try and fix things in the throw stuff at it way. There seems to be some sort of... Okay, chat saying the can... Okay, there is some weird... Something is broken on the stream. I don't know what. My OBS is flashing up all sorts of things that it shouldn't be. Don't know what's going on with it. I have to check my router to try and figure out what was happening with it. Okay. It is very dead on my end, but I'm glad it's not dead for everyone else. That is something, at least. Okay, well, we are going to have 2 mega laps. We had some small technical difficulties, so now it is time for 2 mega laps of running towards the front. As I say that as I bounce off the wall. Right, we need 2 really good laps. Is it possible for us to catch up to the front of the pack? Maybe. It'll be difficult, there's no doubt about it, but it is not impossible, especially in order to track like this one, where chaos is bound to happen. We will be as brave as I can through these corners. If you want to try to go around the outside there, be my guest. It's a very difficult place to get around the outside of a car. We've made most of it. There is all sorts of shenanigans going on across the start-finish line. In fact, this is the whole lead pack essentially. It's just one big gaggle of cars, which we have now joined the tail end of. I mean, we're in 16th. Liam was leading the race not so long ago. There's been a massive crash on the bridge for Drake and Salmon. They've both gone over, which we can avoid. There's a slow-moving Ewan and Mute on the outside of all of this. We're going to try... I wanted to try and have a dive on the inside of Mute, but there's too much going on there. There just wasn't the space for an orange car. Ewan is doing the best. Will it roll impression? I think the answer is yes, it will. Mute came across. Don't think quite realised I had such a big run, but I was so far back that it'd be difficult to know that was going on. We've got mayhem going on up here. I mean, it's 4 wide essentially, coming off of that bridge. Lado has got to the lead of the race briefly. He's battling away with Liam. I think it's Childish on the outside, possibly. It is. I mean, we get a great run, but I got nowhere to go with the great run. Like, where this section here is barely wide enough for 2 cars, definitely not 4. As we head onto the train bridge, you just gotta wait. You can't do anything down there. I might be a little bit too far back to be trying anything. I mean, the catch-up is so much more effective when the field is like this than normal, because we are just all going so slow. Like, we are everyone is so slow here. We will sneak a pass to the inside. Oh, I turned to get on 2 wheels. I turned to understeer into a post. Lado had to dodge us and ended up in the outside wall. Yeah. Oh, and level 8 found a different one. I mean, we've actually come out of that relatively okay, considering. Considering we just bumped the wall and everything, that could have been a lot worse. Oh, they are all battling for position. Liam is to the front, but might not last. Oh, Liam. Oh, that's a horrible bump there. You turn in, you fight. You turn in, you've slowed down enough for the corner, but then the bump gets you because you bounce in the air, so you actually just slow. You need to slow down more for that corner than you realise because of the bump mid-corner, which has caught me out a couple of times and caught out Liam, and it's caught out a bunch of others, I think. Through that chicane. We can do it. We can make it through there side by side. It's not easy, but you can make it stick. Something just exploded. It wasn't me, at least, so that's a bonus. We are on the outside through one part, inside through the next. Still stuck side by side with Liam as we head up to the final. What is the final corner of the race? Oh, of the track. Oh, Ewan gave us the littlest of tags that very much upset the car there. I mean, we got away with it. We got away with it, but only just through there. Okay, one more lap to go. Can we survive? Ewan is to the inside, and Ewan will make the pass stick. Let's go to the outside. We'll go 3 wide in towards the hairpin. Well, that's fine. No big problem. As long as there is still space for us, which there is. Gliska might get a little bit boxed in. Oh, mind the wall. We do, just. And we sneak our way up into second. Don't need to be Swap Joe with all the slipstream in the world. Gets past. We get a big snap of oversteer through there, which is not what we wanted. There's a brief car-sized gap. Oh, save the Audi. Oh, me and level 8 getting it all crossed up. Managed to gather it back together again somehow. I don't quite know how we got away with that, because that was so close to a big accident. I mean, this is the problem, is we're all going so fast that the speed differential between the cars in slipstream are so great that well, yeah, you've got to sort it out. 2x2 is the only way through here. Liam is going for the Top Gear defensive, just if you fill the whole track. Oh dear, that's such a bad time to get... Why did my car suddenly get a huge amount of slipstream? By the looks of it, I wasn't the only one. But, like, I was doing absolutely fine down there. I was following the group, and then we just got a million miles an hour of speed boost. I'm sorry, Lado. I don't know why the game decided I needed to suddenly be going 200 miles an hour in the braking zone there. I had nothing the whole way down, and then all of a sudden, just yoink! Car needs to go about 60 mile an hour too quickly into that corner. Having been fine the previous laps, it's just that's an annoying time for Slipstream to fire. Yeah, by the looks of it, I wasn't the only one that got into trouble with that one. All right, let's go, Lado. I will happily give you some Slipstream. Come on, let's go. We'll try. Actually, we've got kind of a big slingshot going on there, a little bit too far out in front. Across some bumps there is again. It's always a little bit dicey. Right, slow it down for there. Purple car has wandered a little bit wide. It's so easy to do. As you've seen, these things are. I mean, the problem with them, they're not the worst thing in the world to drive on their own. Problem is, the lightest tap and they get massively sideways, and the speed differential between the car in slipstream and the car not is insane. And you just get these ridiculous slipstream pulls. Or green car almost got in trouble. It didn't. It got away with it. Bloody hell. That was a bit messy. That was a bit messy. In fact, I take it back. That was a lot messy is the best way to describe it. These cars being run on straight line, do not worry, is on the cards, shall we say. It's definitely on the cards. Well done, Liam, for taking victory. Joe got a second in this. And I didn't see the rest of the leaderboard on that one. Rickert, thank you very much for the donation. I say I would like to opt for one kill Alex whenever you want gift cards to give Lado. Oh, don't encourage Lado. Oh, it was Ewan that got on the podium as well in that one. Oh dear. Well, there we go. There we go. I suspect Lado might try to kill me. Crane, thank you very much for the donation. Saying I've a limerick to tell. I hope it goes well. For Joe's order today. Tomorrow, Lado's the same way, and I wanted to say that they smell. I don't think I quite got that one broken down in the right way, but Joe and Lado smell, I think, is what we glean from that, definitely. My name is Jeff. Thank you for the donation. Saying I hired a cleaner from Eastern Europe who took over 3 hours to clean my lounge carpet. She was a Slovak. Oh, dearie me. Oh, dearie me. That is definitely going to be a boo to you. From chat and from me. Definitely going to be a boo to you. I don't know whether the supercars... I feel like the supercars might be faster, but they're going to handle better. Like, they're not going to do the weird bumping around thing that the e-tron does, so I kind of feel like they might actually fare a little bit better at this track. It's Trev, thank you very much for the donation. Saying I had to get a car rental last week. Was supposed to get a Fiesta, but they gave me a Mustang GT with a V8. Good fun for a couple of days. That's, you know, as far as upgrades go, that's a pretty good one. Like, that's a pretty good one. Oh no, the darting bots are back. Go. Boop. No, that's the wrong button. I removed a single one. I meant to boop the whole thing. There we go. I actually remembered to do it. The darting bots have turned up. There is no Amy around today, I don't think. But we managed to boot the bot as it was in between a race. Also, here is your weekly track submission reminder. At some point, I'll bloody remember. At some point, it's going to happen. Oh no, I can hear cat zoomies. Yep. I can just hear claws in carpet, and I don't know what way they're going to go. I can't see them. It is just a case of can hear but not see, which is concerning. Oh wait, we can't get started yet because Mute is trying to get connected. Here we go. Let us begin. I've got to stick to supercars, right? Just because I don't want to drive the e-trons again. I mean, as far as I was expecting that track to be terrible with the e-tron, I mean, it wasn't great. It could have been worse. It could have been worse. Rickert, thank you very much for the donation. Saying hello, Rickert, as with different numbers. We have two Rickerts with different numbers. I'm afraid I'm going to almost treat it as the same. But welcome, brother, to the show. There we go. We've got two of the, I say, kind of similar usernames going on here. Welcome, both of you. And indeed, anyone just tuning into the stream, welcome. I apologise for some technical difficulties early on. I think it is playing nicer now. We will have to wait and see. I don't know why I had a little bit of a death. Obviously, it was my internet having some problems, shall we say. Alright. Here we go. We have got the Torero XO, essentially the new Countach. I think this was a pretty good car to drive, actually. So, fingers crossed. We should be all good. I actually quite like this. I like this car in real life as well. I like it to drive in GTA. I'm not going to buy it in GTA because it's extortionate amounts of money, as all of the supercars are, really. Liam's kind of there having a look to the outside. Not quite going to get past yet. Probably will on the run to the hairpin. Lado is to the inside. We'll give Liam we'll give Liam just enough space on the outside there to at least survive. There's going to be a gap somewhere about at some point. Its vortex is out wide. We might follow that line. The downside of being out wide is if there is a crash, you know, the crash tends to find you. Because the crash will... Oh! Yep. 4 wide did not work there. 4 wide absolutely did not work there. Oh. As... I think Vortex was trying not to get squished into like the aircon box or the vent, or whatever it was on the roof. They just desperately tried to get away from it, and they were unlucky in that there just wasn't enough space in the end. Joe gives us a bump. These do seem to bump draft better than the e-tron. Joe can have a look to the inside if you want. That's fine. You can try, and you make the pass stick on the way in. Try to cross over for the exit. We can have a dive to the inside of the hairpin. We will make up the place again. However, Joe gets a good exit. We're still going to battle side by side, and Salmon's going to get the both of us, which is a better run up the hill. Although Salmon gets a big switch mid-corner, and we will find ourselves back battling for the lead side by side. Probably don't hit the big sausage curb a bit too much there. Wow, we really got a 4-car breakaway going on. Ewan's trying to climb the wall. I'm not sure that's the best line through there. I say that as we're the next ones who might be trying that one. No, in the end we don't. Joe is getting back into line. Actually, I shouldn't curse it or jinx it. Like I say, it's all been actually very neat so far. We are it's the inside through there. Salmon is having a little bit of a look. Couldn't quite do it. We all got a little bit stuck, if you like, through that. To have a little tap on the brakes through that section. That's yeah, got to be a bit careful. Right, Ewan's having a look. This is not really a good overtaking spot. It's so fast down here. There's not really any braking zone. So, yeah, you're often going to be a little bit better off trying to get a good slipstream somewhere. Joe with a sizable lead, actually, coming up to the finish line there. Now, that could be... Oh dear. It's a little bit of a clubber. So if you can get far enough away, you might be able to avoid a slipstream run to the line, but it does rely on being far enough away at that part of the lap. Ewan is going to make it too wide. Joe's going to sit behind, I think, in all of this. We don't really need to brake very much through there. However, the brown machine carried a bit more speed on the exit there, and it's going to be Salmon with a big slipstream pull. Me and Ewan busy fighting side by side, and Salmon is just picking the right moments to get that big toe up the hill. We will now be to the inside, kind of. There goes Joe. He has come to join the party. There's not any space over there, and there are cars to the inside, so I'm going to have to be the sensible one, and we're going to have to lift. Salmon really struggled to pull that one up in time. Oh dear. Oh, hello, Liam. Ah, bloody hell. Yeah, it was a narrow... Cars trying to fit into a narrow part on the circuit. It's unfortunate. Oh, dear. Oh, that was a great crash. That was, I mean, as far as crashes go, that one was fantastic. That one was proper movie-esque. Mute just ended up on their roof, spat out of the train line. It's a shame. So we have traffic turned off, of course, because this part of the lap wouldn't work with traffic on, really. So I don't think the train can turn up, which I say is kind of a shame. I mean, if the train turned up there, it would be a death sentence. It would just be big honk honk in a more kind of a more ridiculous format. It's not quite as ridiculous because it's only 1 point. But it would. Does the train run on that bit? I don't even know if the train actually runs on that part. Because there's quite a few tracks that don't actually work, don't actually have trains run on them. So, yeah, I don't know. This is a big gaggle of cars spread out all over the circuit. Oh. There's going to be a gap somewhere through there. Oh, there's a Liam pointing. I did not expect there to be a Liam there. Ewan's fallen from the skies. We are happy to kind of let Joe go through all of that. I was not expecting to go around that corner and suddenly find Liam not pointing the right way at all. That was rather the surprise. This bit here is all very, very narrow. Cars get very light going over these. Oh no, Team Orange death has occurred. Oh, Lado absolutely scooped an orange car. I mean, it's not Blakey, but it's, yeah, another orange car. Oh, Joe managed to launch it off of a bit of wall that I've not seen before, cause issues for cars. Yeah, I mean, I was desperately trying to... Whoa! Christ! Ewan turned up with so much speed there. I mean, I was trying to get my car at least into the next corner, not expect a car turning up. Well, Ewan's had a crash anyway. Ewan found the hyper boost button, and, well, it turns out it has a downside as well. Yes, maybe we should call this track Little Honk Honk. I think that would work. To describe it. Okay, we are on. We've got another lap to go. There is a chance to catch up. I mean, as we've seen with this track, it is not too bad in terms of catching up when things go a little bit awry. So, yeah, let's see what we can do. It's Danger Man and Glisker and Liam up at the front. Can we get in the slipstream? No, not quite close enough, although that's probably for the best coming up towards this next section. I've got cars behind. I'd rather there weren't cars behind, to be honest with you. Crossbow Man, I believe, a little bit too big a jump. They found the wall. They are in trouble there. Oh, understeer. That was me trying to be greedy. That was definitely me trying to be here. Ewan is going to have a go. Will not carry the momentum on the exit. I mean, that's fine. Like, actually didn't really slow me down any. So I don't mind too much. Oh, come on, right. Let's work together, Ewan. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, you've on that side. Fantastic. This is what we need to do here. And then we will get in the slipstream. And then we will return the favour once we get past. Because, yeah, we want to catch up to this group of cars. Mind the bumps. Oh, well, okay. Well, didn't want that. God damn it. I had been doing okay over the bumps on that bit. That lap pushing probably a little bit too hard trying to catch up. Oh, Childish is in trouble. There's a white car up the top of the hill. I'm going to guess they're parked for the day. We are up into 8th. I mean, this is the lead pack. Oh, we've got a big gap back. Ewan and Childish might have tangled in there. I mean, it's difficult, because you're coming around that corner, it's blind, you are just committed. Oh, that's a huge crash for Liam. There's nowhere some of us can go to avoid Liam's tumbling Countach. It is very out of control, that Countach. I mean, it's not the first time either. I mean, Lado absolutely wiped out Ninetails coming down there last lap around. And nothing Lado could have done about it. Ninetails' car was bouncing around and Lado's at full throttle. Thank you for the push. Well, we weren't going for the overtake there intentionally, but Lado made sure we did. Glisker with a bit of oversteer. Almost gets caught out, but Danger Man with nowhere to go. Level 8 up onto 2 wheels. I've got a good run, but likewise, I'm just parked in here. Nowhere to really go. Lado's stuck behind us. We're to the outside of this next section. We'll get a good run off the corner, which I hope we do. Let's mind the aircon box. We're going to just kind of be locked in behind level 8. We'll go for a bump draft on the turquoise car. Thinking about having a dive, but it's such a difficult one, and it's already 3 wide. 4 wide down there is a death sentence. Oh, they almost made it work. Dangerman and Gliska tangled. Oh, did not realise Gliska was still there. Oh, this is all going a little bit wrong. Still going a bit wrong. It's all going good for, well, it was all going good for Danger Man. It's not going good for me. Oh, God damn it. I was desperately, frantically trying to get out of the way of that crash. It just kept going. I think we're going to be too far back now. I don't think there's much that we can do here. Mute has disconnected. As I say, I wondered where Mute's car was going. I thought I missed a checkpoint, but nope. That is a disconnected car. I mean, if we can get in the tail, then me and Childish might be able to do something here if we're clever about this. So Childish, actually very smart, didn't overtake there. So I think what Childish is planning on doing is what I would want to be doing. Is Childish is going to sit behind Slipstream, and then we're going to slingshot our way down this bit, because this is the best chance we have of getting to the lead pack. And it's the best shot we have is if we work together. There's no point fighting over 9th, really, if there's a chance we can get to the lead group by working together. Yeah, I mean, Childish is going to be there with us as we head into these final few corners. Willers, thank you very much for the donations, by the way. I shall read those in a minute when we're out of this madness. Longbow's little spin in the middle of the pack might have caused us some grief, because it just stacked us all up back here. Childish is having a look to the inside. It's narrow down here, but was all sensible about it. I've overdriven that corner. Too fast for me. I didn't even think I was going that fast. There's going to be mayhem through here. Ewan's had an accident. Joe's had an accident. And I think Joe might have crossed the finish line and all of that. Ewan definitely didn't. Oh, Christ. There was some mayhem in that. Where did I finish? I finished 8th. Oh no, Joe and Ewan didn't finish. Liam gets a victory once more. I think that's 2 for 2. Liam's in this one. Lado gets second ahead of Longbow. Then we have a Danger Man at level 8. Yes, the darting bots are back. That was, I mean, as I said, I like that track. I do actually quite like the Torero XO. I think that's quite a nice car to drive. Yeah, well, I made a silly mistake. Right at the end there, which it's like, I don't think. I mean, Childish was the car that was directly behind me. I think the best I was ever going to get was 7th. Really, the other mistake crash I was involved in that really screwed us, I had nothing to do with. But there we go. Pone asking the important questions. Has there ever been an all Liam top 3? You know, there might have been. I can't think of it at this very moment in time, but that's not to say there wasn't, and there hasn't been. Yeah, I can't think of one, but that doesn't mean that there hasn't been one. So, yeah. H2G2, thank you very much for the donation. So I've been catching up with your RimWorld stream VODs. My 5-side team plays on Wednesdays. A limerick about your first colony to follow, as it makes this message too long. Unlike the life of that colony. No, the first RimWorld colony did not survive very long. Anyway, the RimWorld limerick, so for the second donation, of the short-lived Dangerman colony, it's said they didn't notice they had run low of bread, tried to hunt Muffalo, but soon were brought low as Vex Muffalo murdered everyone dead. Oh, I mean that is fantastic. That is limerick of the day right there. Well done. I mean it basically sums up that colony. tried to hunt buffalo, it went horrifically wrong and everyone died. The new colony is doing a little bit better. It has far too many pets. Far too many pets. But is definitely doing better. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, quite a few of my Rimworld colonies have died from muffalos and boomalopes. They do tend to be the way it goes. I get the feeling Lado might want to kill me at some point. I don't know if Lado's going to use his free kill of me this time around. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe not. GLTHM, thank you very much for the donation. So I would like to apologise for the last GTA stream where I had some controller issues, which maybe crashed a couple of people out. Still enjoy the races though, and keep up the good work with the streams and videos. Thank you very much indeed for the donation, and I'm glad you're enjoying the videos, etc. Yeah, controller problems, they do happen. I've had some weird controllers over the years. I've got to say, the Xbox One controllers have been really good. The 360 days, hell, I had a 360 controller in which something snapped in the brake trigger, so that left trigger. A little bit of plastic snapped it. You could hear it rattling if you shaked it. And every so often you go into the braking zone of a corner and you press the brake trigger and it wouldn't get full movement, so you'd be going into a corner with half brakes. That controller was very quickly retired when I figured out what was going on with it. But, yeah. It does happen. Oh. Good try, Lado. What's the betting Lado blows themselves up? Can I throw it back? Catch up. Ah! That's gone too far, Lado. That one not far enough, I don't think. Lado? Nope, that was wrong as well. Oh, no, that one's gone over. This is this is the new game of can Lado actually get a grenade at me? Oh, that one was better. That one was closer. I'm still fine. Where's Lado gone? Oh, ow. Well, I mean, that wasn't a Lado kill, that one. I think I was rocketed. The grenade surprisingly difficult. Like, when you're right up against that front wall, grenade is very difficult to get to me. The grenade was very difficult to get to me. Vortex, thank you for the donation. Saying so sorry for everyone involved in that crash. I couldn't turn out of the way because the AC. And yeah, they were 4 wide. Yeah, I mean, there's not much you can do on that one. Like, you couldn't go any further to the right because you've got to hit the AC, so you tried to go left, which was sensible. It's just too many cars wide. So there was nothing you could do about that one, really. I think if you'd gone on the brakes, which would have been you could have gone on the brakes, yes, but then there were cars directly behind. So unfortunately, there were just too many cars in one place. And you kind of hope, like in those situations, you hope you can go left and you can kind of force a gap a little bit. And sometimes it works, sometimes... Oh, didn't mean to do that. Sometimes it works, sometimes it just ends up in a big crash, unfortunately. Rickert, thank you for the donation. They're saying apparently the Dutch are taking over the stream chat. Oh, the Dutch like to... Every so often we have a Dutch invasion going on. The Dutch do like to take over the FailRace stuff from time to time. So apparently today is a Dutch day. I did see Nareths is in chat. I don't think Nareths is in the game, but yeah, every so often the Dutch come for a takeover. We can do Shwoopy Woo. Why not? Let's do Shwoopy Woo. If in doubt, it is a really good track. It's a funny name to say, but it is actually a pretty damn good track. So somewhere. I mean, maybe. Lado, does it have an extra bit to the name? I can't have deleted it already. I would have deleted it already because it's. Hold on, we shall find the Shwoopy Woo, or however it is called. Somewhere. Bear with while I go and have a little bit of a look through my list of tracks. While I try and figure out what the damn thing's called. Yes, Shwoopy Woo is indeed a Lado track. Of course it is. But it is actually it is just a good, sensible racetrack. God, where is it? Somewhere around here. No, I've managed to lose it completely. How have I managed to lose this track? I didn't intentionally delete Swoopy Woo, which makes me think either it's got a funny name, which is making it harder to find. Mado, did you remove the submission post in the filming bit of the Discord? Because I can't even bloody find it. I say I don't think I deleted it. It won't have been recently played because no, that's not gonna be there. Yeah, it's probably called something silly. Yeah, I have no idea where it's gone. Lado, you can be host. Lado can be in charge for a race if you want. You can you can load it if you would like, because I apparently can't even find the damn thing. Things seem to be exploding around us while we're in the subway, which is never a good sign. Timberwolf, thank you very much for the donation. So my Xbox 360 controller held up for many years. Still doing okay, but starting a little drifty recently. I say fair enough. You've done better than mine. Done considerably better than mine. Which I mean, it's I say surprisingly. Like I have. How many I used to go through about probably one 360 controller a year back when, you know, I mean, when I started doing YouTube, it was on an Xbox 360. You know, that's what I started doing YouTube on. And to be fair, I used a wired 360 controller for a long time on PC. I have since upgraded, but yeah, I used to use one for a while. But yeah, they always seemed to be that little bit more flimsy. I mean, I've still got the original Xbox One controller. That one, the A button doesn't work on that anymore. Well, it does work. It's just a bit hit and miss, which is a problem when it's the clutch button for Forza Motorsport games. Anyway, hence that one not being used. So yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I always had a little bit more difficulty with the 360 controllers. However, yeah, the Xbox Ones have been pretty good. But yeah, if you've got a lucky one that manages to make it last. I mean, hell, I had a 360 controller that I had a wired one that when it got near the end of the life, the only way to make it work was to like you had to hold the cable in a very specific way. That was always a fun one. had to be really, really specific with like an angle you held the controller at. So it got to a really silly, really silly position to make that one work. Oh, we've got the e-tron again. Oh, bloody hell. Uh-oh. Apparently it's just a day of the e-tron. Though it's a little bit better around this track. Still going to be chaos. Zav, thank you very much for the donation. Saying, can we have rocket tubes, please? Also, someone in chat was asking for Jolly Boost. If I still have rocket tubes, the rocket tubes was never really as good as just the normal tubes. Praising the attempt to put rocket cars on one of the Tubes of Despair kind of tracks, but it didn't actually work as amazingly well as it was kind of initially thought. But we can definitely do a Jolly Boost. A Jolly Boost is always good fun. You can't go wrong. You can't go wrong with a Jolly Boost. So we'll probably do that after this one. Vimana, thank you very much for the donation as well. As we head to the e-tron session, we haven't used... don't know what Uncle's asking. We haven't used the e-tron at straight line yet. However... don't worry, it'll make an appearance there at some point. It's on the list. It's on the, yeah, it will appear on the straight line. There's a few vehicles actually that we need to tackle the straight line with. The Draug is another one. This in particular though, because it has really weird hitbox. Well, not hitbox, sorry. It has really weird like contact, especially with the wall. It can get very, very glitchy. So, it's got busy at turn 1. I mean, we were more buried in the pack, of course. Don't have host advantage this time around, as Lado is the host. We can run up this hill. Have a little bit of a... I mean, we'll try and make positions where we can. I mean, our main goal... Oh, there's a lagging red car that caused mayhem through there. Oh... I don't want to go this way. I'm desperately trying to steer the other way. Oh, I mean, Lado... I don't know if Lado got bumped into it. I didn't see what happened, but it's the swoopy-woo chicane bit. Lado was pointing the wrong way against the wall, and then there was just panic and mayhem as everyone was trying to avoid it. It's not the place you want to get stuck. It's a very fast corner. Oh, Liam's not got over. Liam somehow held it as they go 6 wide down the bottom of the circuit. That's... everyone survived it. That's the bit that matters, I guess, at the end of the day. Everyone did make it work. We're up to 7th. We have actually survived lap 1 surprisingly well, all things considered. Me and you would both bobble the curbs and both get very sideways. Can we... Oh, Mute's having a big look at the inside. Mute almost helped Liam make an overtake, but didn't quite work. Oh, it's got busy again. Lado and Childish got connected in that. Me and Ewan have come out of this quite nicely. Liam is still buzzing around behind, looking for a way past. In fact, Liam has got to the inside. Now we have just the run to the start-finish line. And there we go. That is a lap around here. Probably not a good idea to try and bump draft anybody. I'm just going to sit back here. Got nowhere to go. I mean, you can try and get to the inside, but there's so many cars wide, it's just not likely to work. Oh, I got on the throttle a little bit. So I got the throttle a little bit too soon. We just picked up the slipstream mid-corner and it just spat me out wide with understeer. Took a big slide, middle of the pack. And we will now get... we're on the outside, though, down here, which is dangerous as Liam gets all crossed up. Yeah, that's not a corner you want to get crossed up. I mean, I come up against the wall. I've got nowhere I can go in that one. We're trying to carry speed, and we are now to the outside of everything. It's 3 wide again. More Willowlures. Thank you very much. I shall read them in a minute. Mute's gone round in the tunnel. The walls of that tunnel, despite appearing smooth, are not as smooth as you'd want them to be. Vortex is going to struggle to stop that. Just about gets away with it, but yeah, the slipstream effect with this car is so vicious. Like, the speed difference between the leader, who is being slowed by catch-up, and the car in second that isn't being slowed and has huge amount. That speed difference is crazy in E-Tron. You gain such speed from this. It is sometimes very difficult to judge. These cars are one of the more janky vehicles of GTA recently, at least. We've got a good run on the exit here. I mean, this is the sort of thing you want, but it's because they're so slow when they're out of the slipstream. As you can see, Liam managed to come from nowhere there to lead the race. So you know, the slipstream run to the line. It's going to be interesting. It's definitely not going to be... trying to pick where you want to be is not going to be the easiest thing. Because even in an ideal world, I don't know what place you want to be in, and the run to the finish line is never an ideal world. So, yeah, who knows? We have got a lot of understeer going on through there. We'll still get the checkpoint at least. We've slightly made up our own circuit there. Oh, I was way half expecting Liam to defend, and I've just spun on a curb. After everyone's having so many problems with these cars with contact, I just managed to goof it up all on my own, just unassisted. Managed to get it a little bit wrong. I was trying to preempt what Liam was going to do. Guessed slightly wrong, ended up on a curb, and yeah, just asked too much. The car back end just would not live with what I was wanting it to do. We are 3 wide through here. A little bit of contact with Mew. Again, the contact like that doesn't really matter. Doesn't really affect even these cars that are quite bad for contact. That doesn't really affect. But a bit unlucky for Mew there. Like, I can try and back out of it. The problem is we've got so many cars close behind us that even as we back out, they keep, not say quite keep pushing, but they can't back out immediately. Oh dear, where's the gap going to be, Dangerman? Actually, that's quite good, spinning away from both of them. Kept themselves out of trouble. we are through these first couple of corners. Here's the draft up the hill now. There's space somewhere, possibly through all of this. We've come out in 4th. Don't know if I want to be. I don't know where I want to be in the pack. On my own, out in front. I mean, you'll get caught pretty quickly, but oh, there's nice. Oh, the orange car found a gap to fall through and fell through it. They're gone. Ewan and Gliska, I think, were having a little bit of trouble. Everyone just desperately trying to cling onto the circuit at this point. We've got a good run up the hill. Longbow's going to come with us. So, I mean, we've just got to keep straight over here. Longbow went the slightly longer way around, but that's fine. It had a little bounce on the wall, but nothing terrible. And we will get off that corner nicely with a bit of slipstream. Liam very slow off of that turn. Quite know how they've ended up that slow there. Sure. Either way, I mean, now Longbow. I think it was just look at the catch up. Liam's inside. That was a very kind of half look to the inside. I've got loads of understeer though. Longbow's struggling almost exactly the same. That's a bad place to get loads of slipstream. Holy crap. Got one more lap of this. That was such a bad place to get loads of slipstream while I was really struggling for control. Lombow's taking an alternate route. I mean, that is one way to try and block some slipstream runs. It didn't really work in the end. Ewan is to the lead of the race as we head through turn 1 and turn 2. I mean, there's, what is this, like a 10 car battle for the lead, probably? It might even be more by the end of this lap, depending on what goes on. Childish is looking to the inside. I mean, yeah, there was a gap there, kind of. Wasn't a very big one at the start of that. But we're fine. Everyone checking up through here. You kind of just get the Constantina effect. Yeah, you can't. You can't just, like, when you're in a pack like this, you can't drive even close to how you normally do. You're braking and you're coasting a lot more because you just can't go for full throttle because, well, funnily enough, there's a car where you want to put yours. We've got an amazing run all the way up here. That will catapult us towards the front of this group. We get, oh, can't get the car off the curb easily. Can I get the car slowed? Down here is the important bit. We do. No contact. The pack is still all together, which sounds like a recipe for disaster. If I'm honest, Joe with a big kick of oversteer. Liam also sliding about. Lado's leading the way through this section. We get a two-wheel moment where I did not want one at all there. Salmon is alongside. We're struggling to slow it down a little bit. Lado got crossed up and got stuck in the traffic. I mean, are we in a good place for the run to the line? I don't know, to be honest with you. I know it's going to be busy here. We get some understeer coming out of this corner. I mean, we've got a great slingshot off the back of Lado. Is it going to be enough? No, Liam's going to do it. Me and Liam went either way around the pack. Oh, and it was Liam that did it. I mean, yeah, we were kind of in the right place. We were sort of close enough to the front that we could be right there. However, Liam went the other way, and Liam had just that little bit more momentum and would take the victory. It is 3 wins out of 3, I believe, for Liam. We tried our very best to defeat them. Salmon gets the Mute gets 4th. Lado ends up 6th. Unlucky with the run to the line for Lado, who had been in the fight the whole way through. Yeah, I mean, we're trying to stop Liam. There was just nothing we could do on that one. God dear. Gliska with fastest lap of the race. It's a very good fun circuit. It's a very good fun circuit indeed. A better track as far as the EGT goes. While it's not a very good car, it does work better around there. There is no doubt about it than the previous circuit. Donations. Rickert, thank you very much. So everything changed when the Orange Army attacked. Yes, we have the Orange. Team Orange will take over. Whether that's me or Blakey or whether it's the Dutch, who knows? But Team Orange is here. Matthew, thank you for the donation. So my Xbox One controller is quite wonky as well. Received an Xbox One controller for my PC on my birthday in April. 6 months later, it now has horrendous stick drift. That is not so helpful at all. See, I've never had that. The only thing I've had that with is a Nintendo Switch. And that's only ever been slightly as well. So, yeah, I can't say. I personally have never experienced that much with any controllers outside of a Switch, but I have heard it kind of being a thing. So, yeah, that is that is also lucky within 6 months. Lucas, thank you for the donation. Saying, after messaging Ewan, what are the chances of actually being chosen to join your game? Well, hopefully you should get an invite at some point. It will depend. Sometimes if we end up having a quick turnaround with the races, sometimes we can end up a little bit behind with the invites, but you should certainly get an invite tonight, as it's not like we have a huge... I mean, we've got a mostly full lobby. It's not the most crazy full lobby that we've ever had. So hopefully, Ewan will be able to get you connected. Sometimes the invite system can be terrible and so on, but we will try. We will try our best to get you connected this evening. Uncle D, thank you very much for the donations. Just saying hi from Maryland in the good old USA. Enjoying the live while having the flu. Hope you feel better soon from that one. Never a fun thing. Never a fun thing to have, and I hope you are enjoying the stream. Lado, thank you for the donation. So, filming crew right now. You ain't winning the next one, Liam. I have a feeling Liam's going to find this difficult to win. You never know. You never know, but we shall see. Rickert, thank you for the donation, saying bounty contract contact for Liam to kill Liam. Okay, so in free roam we have to go kill Liam. We shall try. I shall try my very best, and see what can happen. Right, we are a little bit further up the field in this one. It is going towards night time. We're going to have a night race with the Jubilees. Oh, as we go through turn one, the slidey. I mean, they're not the best racing vehicles in the world. However, they are better than the e-tron in many ways. They're slightly bit more consistent. We'll have a look around the outside of everything. There's a little bit of a gap. Not going to be enough of a gap to look for a pass for the lead. Drake Stroll. There was kind of a gap there. I got away with it. Could have been worse. Probably not a gap I would have necessarily put my own car into, but we got a good run on the exit. And I don't really want to try and overtake through the Shroopy Woo corner, because I feel like you're better off waiting either for the exit. The hairpin on the on the exit is better spot to overtake, and your best spot is really down here. Get a good slipstream run. This is where you're going to get a pass. Oh, yeah, there was no real good option. I didn't really want to brake check Childish, but I wanted to get to the inside of Salmon, and we were having a bump draft the whole way down from Lado. So yeah, it was a little bit of guesswork, and Childish was just wanting to be on the brakes a little bit later than we were. We all bobble over the curbs through here. Gliska is up with the pack this time around. Oh, can we sneak? No. There was kind of space. It was looking possible. Whoa, for a little while. That's some horrible curbing right there. We will try and not spin this one on the curbs. I feel like it would be possible to get this one in trouble. Now, the slipstream pulls we get with this are not going to be anywhere near as ridiculous as the e-tron. I mean, it's still going to be a big enough run that you can slipstream past. Well, Lado wasn't lying. Lado wasn't lying about the Liam's not winning this one. Lado's taking it seriously. Liam did definitely not get that trouble. The thing is, like that's still at the start of the race. Liam's probably going to catch up, and I bet because Liam's been taken out. Like, I bet Liam wins this one just because of that. Because of that. Despite that. Like, that would just be the calmer way. Like, if Lado hadn't murdered the Liam, probably wouldn't have won. But now Lado has murdered the Liam to try and prevent the 4 out of 4. I feel like we're almost guaranteed to have a Liam victory now. Whereabouts are they? Well, they're not in the top 16 at the moment. So, however, yeah, who knows? These things will bump drop, but I'm not going to bump drop Salmon in a braking zone. That would be very mean, and end up in a big crash. Oh, there is some argy-bargy through there. Danger Man had a... I think it was Danger Man to the inside, and he had a bump from somebody. Didn't really see exactly what happened. Took us side by side through the kind of back chicane. We'll give Valentine some space, and then we will jump on the curbs. We're going to be on a really awkward line through here. Oh no, not the darting bots again. I can't deal with a darting bot at this current moment in time. If I ask it really nicely, will it go away? Get the feeling that's not how it works. We were doing quite well for not having darting bots turn up, but oh well. It seems that at least it's not as annoying as some of them. Oh, well, I might have turned in a little too soon on that one. There were a couple of cars on the inside. Yeah, maybe I should have left it a little bit later. We've got a lot of cars now trying to get to the inside. The whole pack is getting busy again. Yeah, it won't be long until this is just one big group. But I mean, these are easier to race close together than the Audis. You can of course still spin them. You can still have trouble with contact in them. However, considerably better than. Oh god, there's more. There's more bumps, and it's Danger Man that finds their way into the pit lane. Well, not even a pit lane, just kind of the wall and the building down there. We've got a great run, but I'm gonna have nowhere to go with it. It's 3 cars wide into the braking zone, and it's barely wide enough for that. So we're just not going to be involved. We get a good run on the exit though. Problem is these corners here are so difficult to complete a pass. You draw alongside for one bit, and then you're on the outside for the next. Although we get a good run on the exit. We are going to help Mute get past because it kind of works for me. Oh, Valentine puts us wide. Sorry, Childish. I was not intending on putting you at a wall. It was decreed that that you end up out there. I was pushed as well as we round these final couple of corners. Oh, dear. And that's not gone great. Mute unlucky in all of that. Liam has caught up, as we knew they would. Liam has caught up and is now about to go past us for around 10th at the moment. But I mean, this is all the kind of lead pack really. Is Liam going to try to get underneath? I think so here. Although you're on the outside then for the next corner. We will try and make some progress. Oh, Lado with a little bit of lag. Strange lag. I don't know quite where Lado's car is. Through the swoopy woo corner we go. Much more sensible in these. Liam is to the inside. I think Lado's car has got like a little bit of a lag bubble going on, so I'm making contact with it without actually hitting it, essentially. Because I've got to be careful. I've got to try and give a little bit more space, perhaps. Here comes... Oh, no, not got the slipstream pull up the hill. It just died on me. Thought we were going to get a really good run. Not that I have anywhere to go with it, because I mean, we're 9th and it's 3 by 3 off the bridge. We might be able to kind of sneak around the outside. Liam has snuck past as we all fell over one another. Lado and Liam are having a battle. I spot a gap that we can fire an orange car through and we make it work. Okay. It has been sneaky, but it has worked. It has done the job. We are through. And we are to the inside through this next section. And it is all good. Nicely sorted for us. We're up to 6th. Yeah, kind of picked and chose the moment. Childish and someone got connected. Didn't actually see who it was. Okay. We're up to 4th. We've got one more lap to go. I mean, Liam is 6th in this. Do not count Liam out of this. Lado's here. We've got Danger Man, Gliska, Joe, me, Lado, Liam. We're all up at the front. Joe is to the inside. We'll have to leave some space here. Oh. Joe lends on us just a little bit. We're all good. Valentine's in the mix. Who knows what way this is going to go. We've got One more lap of racing. I got no slipstream off Danger Man. Pack behind, though, is thankfully a little too far back to have a go through all of there. We are going to have a little tap on the brakes just because I know what's going to happen. Here comes the massive slipstream pull, and that will take us to the lead of the race if I can kind of quell the speed around the hairpin. See the lights to the inside. Danger Man will be there. Gliska will not really get the momentum. There goes Joe. It's Joe with the big run to the lead of the race. Danger Man is here as well. It's going to go 3 wide into the hairpin, 4 wide as Gliska tries to make a pass stick. I'm going to back out of that for a second, fall back into line. We've got a good slingshot, but it is going to be the long way around here, which I don't know if I really want to be on. It's the inside for the next part if we can do it. Gliska gets a little tag, and that's just enough to slow them down. I'm up onto 2 wheels with my SUV there. Definitely not what I was going for. I've overdriven the next corner, which is a little bit of a problem. I'm going to be all out of shape here. However, will we be close enough for a slipstream pull to the line? Gliska was having a look, but it didn't quite materialise. Here we go. This is the slipstream battle to the line. Who is in the right place at the right time? Have we gone too soon with the slipstream? Will a car sweep down from the other side? They don't do it. Liam is defeated. Oh, Liam is defeated in this. I will claim the 4th victory of the session. Liam might have got 3. We have defeated the Liam. They still ended up 6th. Fastest lap will go to Ewan in 8th. Yeah, we take victory. Gliska and Danger Man round out the podium. Joe, unlucky. It was a great race, actually. A fantastic battle up at the front. Yeah, we had such a good run. We actually ended up winning by half a second, just because we had a really, really good pull towards the line as the others fought for position. Valentine ended up 5th ahead of Liam and Lado. I mean, Lado did want to stop Liam from winning, and Lado did a pretty good job of preventing that one, but yeah. Oh, I mean, I do like that track. I can't believe I haven't got it bookmarked. I don't know why. You know what? Bookmark the job. Yes, I don't know why I don't have it bookmarked. I absolutely should have done, because it is a great track. So there we go. What a race. And yeah, now I am the only other person beside Liam to have won a race in the first hour of this stream. Don't worry, we're going to a jolly boost next. There's no way consistency is going to happen here because it's a very silly track. Rocket Lasso, thank you very much. Thank you very much for a generous donation. So, love the Sunday streams. A request for an obscure traffic track. Vid was titled Motorway Madness, mapped by Stinty. Was the most exciting comeback race ever. Either way, thanks Alex and crew. I can have a look. And see what we've got. If I don't have that one, I do have some other ones that are motorway traffic-y nonsense related. So, yeah, we can have a go. We can have a go there. I'd like to say maybe the track was Maybe, Lado, you never actually submitted the track. You just said, "Can we do it?" And everyone knew the track was good, so we just did it before it was like properly submitted. Perhaps, when we had a problem. I don't know. Either way, it's bookmarked now. It should be there now, going forward. Hopefully. Rickert, thank you very much for the donation. Saying race request. Any track, but everyone drives their car in reverse. I'm trying to think of a way I can make that one interesting. Okay, the problem is, and this is the problem we actually have with like doing golf caddy races, is if you have the cars are too slow, it's actually really difficult to make exciting racing. However, never fear. I'll have a think. I'll have a think if I can come up with a way of making it work. Yeah, we will see. I don't know if I've got any good tracks for it. Shall we load up? We'll load up the next track. It's a Brazen special. It is one of the early Brazen specials. Was this maybe even one of the first Brazen specials? It is if you've not done this one, if you've not done the Jolly Boost, if you've not driven it before, if you've not witnessed it before, you are in for a treat. So yeah, we shall see. Drake Gamer, thank you very much for the donation, for another donation. Saying, what game will you be doing on Friday's live stream? And will Carly be causing burping mayhem to annoy you? I mean, I know what the plan is. The plan is going to be me and Carly playing SnowRunner. However, that is the plan as it stands this evening, and come Friday, who knows whether that will still be the plan. That's what we hope to be doing. But whether that is what's going to end up happening is anyone's guess, really. So yeah, that is the plan. Some truck-based mayhem, definitely. Although, yeah, it will depend. If Carly isn't free on Friday, I might end up doing something else. We might have a whole filming crew. I don't know yet. A lot of these are on the slight... like, in theory, it's the plan, but doesn't always... Real life doesn't always quite work out the way intended / that I would like, etc. So, yeah, we will see how that one all goes. Speaking of mayhem, I heard the cats zooming around earlier, and I haven't heard them since, which does fill me with concern as to what they are up to. The dog is suspiciously quiet, which is always a problem. You know, when the dog is quiet, it makes you wonder what on earth is the dog up to. But actually, no. To be fair to Apollo, actually, he is a very, very well behaved for a relatively hyper dog. Shall we go with? He's actually very well behaved a lot of the time. I can't complain too much. I mean, like any animal, he's not perfect, but you know, he does fairly well. I don't know if we're waiting, so I'm just giving it a minute in case we have anybody else left to kind of come join us in this one. I don't know if there's anybody waiting for a Ewan invite. I don't know if we got Lucas in. I'm not sure what your game tag is. But yeah, we shall see. While we get everybody in, I'm just having a quick check of top drives, because it is that time again where there is a finals going on, and I'm in with a very good chance of getting the whatever it is, W Motors thing that's on offer. I don't actually know what the damn thing's called. What is it? It's not the Lycan, it's the new one. Fenrir Super Sport? I don't know. I kind of like it. I've seen it at Goodwood. It kind of just looks like a Lycan. But yeah. Anybody else going in? So the rules for this, as far as cars go, I should say, I'm going to have a kind of close eyes and cycle through, and whatever it lands on we'll do, unless it's bikes or utilities. We won't drive those. God, darting bots, go away. Go away. Why are you showing up tonight? We don't need you. Supercars. I don't think we've ever done supercars around here. I was going to say, the general rule for this is you're not allowed to use armoured cars. Anything else is fair game. I don't think there are any armoured supercars in the game. I don't know. I would also be aware, so just in case you've never driven this track before, cars are going to get broken. Be aware that don't bring a car that's going to get heavily affected by damage. I think there are a couple of vehicles that might. So you don't want a car that's going to bend wheels stuff easily, because you're going to get hit. You're going to be crashed into. So yeah, the rest of it is fair game with as far as car selection goes. Pone. Yeah, Pone's backwards track idea. The entire track is covered in stop sticks, so you need to drive backwards. And I've locked it to electric vehicles, so they're faster in reverse. That would probably work. Yeah, I could see that working. What do I want to use here? I mean, so I'm kind of thinking. I don't know whether this is a good thinking. I was going to go for the Gta5, but I think I'm going the wrong way through all of this. So, Krieger's quick. Sure, why not? I don't really know what this is. So, I know the Krieger's a good car. That was going to go here. I was thinking Gta5, I think it was quite strong, but I managed to cycle through it and miss it, so we'll see how this goes. There's a few Kriegers, there's a few adders. The adder's probably not actually a terrible shout. Probably quite heavy. So, yeah. We will see how this one goes. We will launch ourselves into turn 1. Oh, Danger Man went in too deep, and we have been fired over, but we can recover. We can recover. So, I mean, a jolly boost. There is boost pads down a straight into turn 1 that, if you are not prepared for, ends up with everybody having a big crash, which, well, funnily enough, everyone got caught out with. We got away with it. Danger Man actually went in quite hot into turn 1. I was sensibly braking so as to make the corner. Okay, downside with the supercars is they do a really good job of scooping other cars up. That's a problem I hadn't really thought about. And we've never really come across, because we normally drive really silly things around here. Oh, Sound's having issues. Liam's having problems there as well. So, you have to get onto the boost pads straight. If you are not perfectly straight when you get onto the boost pads, you are going to have a really bad day. And, yeah, Sound clipped the inside wall, I think, bounced to the outside, and poor Liam had nowhere to go. Was always going to be stuck. We all passed the adder there. I'm going to go between these two cars. Oh, that was playing really dangerous. Really, really dangerous. But, I mean, this is the... Not desperation, but this is I'm going to try and catch the leaders here, and the way I'm going to do it is with a bit of bravery. Now, make sure you can straighten the cars up. Midnight did not. Midnight is flying. Oh! We're through. I don't know if that's for position. I don't think so. We caught an orange car and we brought an orange car with us. That's not how that one's supposed to work. I don't think. That's definitely not how that one's supposed to go, but, well, there we have it. We will go across here and it will be clear. Is that a Ewan out? No, Ewan was not in the race, essentially. So we know Danger Man was driving the Infernus, I think. So we've got Krieger in front of us, GP1 in front of that. Infernus leading the way. Infernus has been hit. Childish has been hit. So has Ladder. Childish is doing a dance over towards the kind of like security gate. Joe's got the lead of the race. We saw Danger Man lose a bunch of time. Danger Man was in trouble. Kevlar here in the Infernus will go a lap down. I mean, I know this is a strong car. It's a good car in the supercar category. This and the Emirates, I think, are some of the fastest cars in this category. Oh no! God damn it! Well, now I'm just in a terrible place. Sorry. Car in front of me got stuck on a wall. So it's very narrow here. The walls stick out, and it is very easy to get stuck if things go wrong. We bounced off that. Because these things have got a lot of grip, we should go behind that group at least. That'll put us back into 4th. I don't know where that purple car on the inside. Okay, that's still on the inside, but it is under control. Okay, that's FailRace. We are racing them for position. They actually were quite sensible through turn 1. Just didn't bother having a big lunge. You don't want to go into turn 1, have a crash, and both ping over the wall. That's kind of the worst possible bit. I think we're going to get across here before it gets really busy. Which we do. It's a little bit awkward getting through there, but we have made it. Okay, supercar, we have never raced anything this fast around here, and sure enough, supercars make it difficult. Just the speeds are just so ridiculous that you've really got to think. You've got to think so quickly. Like, you know, it's easy enough. At slower speeds, you get just that little bit more time to think and judge where everything is. In these, you don't. In these, everything is happening unbelievably fast, and that's it. You're just kind of hoping for the best. There should be a gap here, though, at least. We can get through. Somebody's stuck in the trucks. I can see that. the adder there. Oh, he's having some trouble. We are at the inside of Lado and we'll get past. Danger Man is for a spot on the podium. As someone's gone flying. We're going to go between those two cars. Jeez. I was expecting to go behind them, but never mind. So, Joe leads. And then Danger Man is second. I don't know who else. Someone's dropped back because we were fourth. Oh. Lado's having a go. They're unlapping themselves. Sure, go for it, Lado. Right, through the centre, we should be clear. Lado, as long as you can go chase down Danger Man, I don't care if you unlap yourself. Just go chase down Danger Man. That might actually have a little bit more grip. I feel like that might have a little bit more speed than me in places, but I feel like we're a lot easier to be more consistent with. We should be clear at the crossover now. All is good. Is that Joe? No. Okay, that's Salmon. They are a lap down. So, oh, we are second now, so Joe's got pinged out of all of this. That means Danger Man is the leader. We are going to sneak our way up the inside there. That was perfect. Right, we've got to get across this, which we do. Green car slammed into the wall at a weird angle, which makes me think... Didn't even see them on the map, which makes me think they weren't coming down the boost pads. So it's me and Danger Man battling for the lead amongst back markers, amongst all the crashes. Oh, how on earth did we get away with that? And Danger Man got carried away in the slipstream. Oh no, Danger Man, I don't know what's going on with the leaderboard. It was saying a second. Either way, now we are battling Joe for the lead with a GP1. So Danger Man ran in a bit deep, but it's going to be a three-way battle for the lead because Danger Man is right behind. We are to the inside and we can sneak a pass, but we're going to have to go behind these two cars. Oh, huge crash. Was that Danger Man? I think it might have been. I think that might have been Danger Man. They may have got hit by a car on the boost pads. Possibly. Not sure. Our turn to get boost pad. We're going to have those three go across. We are clear onto the final lap of the race here. Where is Joe? We've made a little gap. I mean, it's not enough to survive a crash somewhere. But we have got a little bit of safety here. For the moment. Come on, Krieger. We've just got to get across this bit twice more. We are going to be clear going this way. We are clear this time around. So we've got one more bit to try and judge. Try not to get tangled up with any back markers. I'm kind of, unless you're really slow through here, I'm happy to not overtake you. Because the last thing I want is another battle. Are we going to be clear through? We are! Woo! 2 in a row! We take a second victory here. Sound has got wedged in there. The Krieger was maybe a little bit, I'd say it was maybe a little bit of a, I'd say it's a bit of a cheesy car. In fact, Gliska with a Wagner was quicker in all of that. That second quicker. Yeah, it was a good race actually. It was a good race with Joe and Danger Man. We hunted them down after a bit of a sketchy start. That was a great fun race. I mean, that was. So as I said, we've never driven the cars this fast around here. That was actually quite good fun. Oh, Mute! Oh dear, Mute just bumped the wall and I lost a couple of places and all that. Because they've got so much grip, you could carry so much speed around that track. It actually made it really good fun to drive. I am always, as regular viewers will know, I'm always a fan of, I say, technical driving tests. Things like autocross have always been some of my favourite things to do. And this, if you ignore the fact of boost pads and crossovers, it is all about really high speed and you're trying to fit the car through really narrow bits. So I always enjoy the challenge. Always enjoy the challenge. Yeah, that was. Yeah, pretty good. As I said, the Krieger he's a very fast car. I was worried it might be a bit too late. Might get murdered a bit too easily. But, yeah, the other Kriegers didn't quite fare so well in this one. I guess the race cars might also have the problem of being a little bit too light as well in places. That was far too sensible of cars, really, for this one. I feel like we've got to go something a little bit sillier. Question is what? What class do we go for? Have we ever... Actually, no, I'm not going to... I was wondering whether we've ever done vans here, but I don't actually know if it's even an option. It isn't, which is probably for the best, because if it was an option, the chances are it would just be a track blocking mess. So yeah, we don't have that. You know what I'm going to do? Now, we're going to have a rule here, folks. We're going to have a rule. Don't use the bikes. Don't use anything armoured. The rest is kind of fair game. But don't use bikes. Don't use... I can't remember if there are armoured SUVs in this category. There might be. Don't use armoured stuff. So you've got an option. You can go drive the Dune if you wish. It'll be very big and very heavy. It might block the track. Joe is heading off. Yeah, happy birthday, Joe. Hope you enjoy the rest of your evening. Thank you for stopping by. But yeah, you can choose a Dune. You can choose any of the big chunky off-roaders that are going to be... They're going to be strong. They're going to win in a contest. Or you can choose... I don't know what I'm actually going to drive. I mean, things like the Brawler will probably be quite good. You could go for the... Ooh, I know what I'll try and drive. I know what I'm going to try and drive. It might not be in the list, actually. I would drive a Drauger, but I don't think it'll be in the list. I think it'll... I don't think it'll be in the... I don't think this has been updated to include cars like the Drauger, so that probably won't be here. You could go for something like the buggies, which would be fast, but they're so light they'll get murdered. But if you get murdered, like if you're in a Dune and you get hit at the crossroads, you might not go a million miles away, but it's still going to ruin your day. What am I going to go in? Brawler is not a bad shout. I might actually... I'm going to go Brave here. This is especially brave if it's raining. If it's raining, I might be screwed. I'm going to drive the Wagner. So, in theory, it's quick. But outside of the obvious cheating vehicles and maybe the Bifter, it's probably one of the lightest things here. So it might be a terrible... Oh, that's a terrifying sight. Oh, we've got a cheat. It's Liam, I think. Liam, are you cheating with a quad bike? I mean, when I said no bikes, I did kind of mean that as well. I thought that was a given, but yeah, Liam is cheating. I mean, I was going to murder a Liam. However, everyone else was going to murder me anyway, so, you know, it was kind of a case of we're going to have to do that. We were forced to do that. Can I go underneath a Dakar truck? No, I cannot. Alright, we're going to skate away at the inside here. Right, it is at least not raining in the race. Ewan is trying to climb over a Vagrant and has got stuck and made a mess of everything. Hello. Okay. The Vagrant is much quicker than the Dune Buggy. Nicely balanced from Valentine there, I think. I think it was Valentine anyway. Punch through. Thank you. So that's one of the problems we get with the Vagrant. It can't punch through roadblocks like that. Whereas things like the Guardian can. That has no problem punching through a roadblock. Whereas, yeah, of course, this... Whoop! We can apparently launch a Guardian if needed. Lado exploded somewhere. I don't quite know how. I mean, a little bit more space would have been appreciated there. We were kind of alongside. But yeah, we are going to have to... Oh, God. I mean, we've got so much speed, but I can't use it because we're kind of stuck in traffic. We should be clear now. Heading to the crossover. The leaders have all spun, actually, off there. Whoop. There is a bike soaring through the air. I mean, some have not listened to the no cheaty vehicles rule. Alright, come on, Vagrant. Let's go. Clear the crossover, we should be. Awesome. These do not brake like a supercar. Should point that out. These really do not brake like a supercar. Got to brake so much earlier than anyone else. Or not than anyone else. We could probably brake later than almost anything else here, but... oh, well, yeah, I mean, we can't compete with a quad bike. Other than on strength grounds, basically. He will just end up in the wall trying to carry speed, pretty much. Back end got very, very light. I have to kind of hope the quad bike gets killed on the crossover. That's about all I can do. We should go between. Yep, and it did! Oh, and it was by an orange vehicle as well, unfortunately. The knock-on effect was I got killed too. We can recover from this, but... yeah. We're still 9th. However, Danger Man is 21 seconds ahead. I mean, we are absolutely rooting for Danger Man because they're in a non-cheaty... Well, provided they are in a non-cheaty vehicle, which I believe is the case. There. We have got a great run through here. Whisker has got eaten by a truck. This has got very messy down here. Longbow is... Longbow is being carried by the vagrants. Yeah, there was a little bit of impatience went on there, that is for sure. Oh, come on, vagrant. Oh, free crawl has fallen over. We should be clear through this section, which is good. Oh, brakes. All is fine. All is fine. Down there. Okay, so cheap leads. I mean, it would not be a genuine Liam victory, I don't think. Oh, there's a gap to the inside here, which we will make the most of. Oi, that's a one. Oh, there goes a quad bike through all of that. No, we've landed on the wheels. Okay. As long as we landed on the wheels, that's fine. We can put power down. We're good to go. We're up to 6th. I mean, Gliska... We are racing Gliska, but they're long gone. I don't know what car is the next car that we are racing. We should be clear through the crossover point. We are. Oh! Dakar truck! Brakes, please. So, yeah, we're racing Crossbowman with another one of the vagrants. I don't know who we're trying to catch. It might be that group of cars? Maybe? We've got some laps to do it in, so it is possible that we are going to be able to. Okay, we've got a gap here. Just got to make sure we get the braking right with this. Through that section very nicely. I might be able to get fastest lap. Fastest lap of the non-cheat. Oh, well, there's a bike doing a fly. Oh! Wow, we got past some vehicles there. Christ. Salmon. Okay, so Salmon's in the pink. Whatever that thing's called. I've forgotten the name of it. Camacho, I think. Up ahead. Lado is in the buggy that is not very fast, unfortunately. Are we racing... Okay, so it's Salmon and Danger Man are vehicles ahead. I don't know what Danger Man's driving. Danger Man's on a quad as well. Okay, well... well, I mean, by the sounds of it, I might actually be the victor of the non-cheating vehicles, really. Oh, we are up into 3rd place. Oh, and now 4th place. Yeah, okay, so we are 1st place of the non-cheats, basically. Yeah, sure. Okay, well, I mean, I don't know whether we can. So we outrun the quad in a straight line. It just outturns us, basically. I'm sure a quad go the wrong way down there. Oh, really, game, piss off. So I got bumped by a quad bike, and it decided that I should spin out. And now Liam's... I don't know where Liam's going. I guess Liam's missed a checkpoint or something? Okay, a quad bike hitting the back of a car like this should do absolutely nothing to this. Like, absolutely nothing should be done to okay, not monster, but in a relative terms, this to a quad bike should not move this. Damn it. And we were in with a shout. We were in with a shout, and then the littlest of bumps just kind of screwed us. Liam's had a really bad couple of laps. I don't quite know what... I mean, we saw Liam going the wrong way down the start-finish line. Oh, there's an out-of-control Guardian. I mean, we made a gap. we made a gap around the Guardian, basically. We can accelerate around Lado. There. That will work. And that's down the boost pads we go. I think Salmon is the truck we're trying to catch. That's essentially our race victory if we can beat Salmon. Maybe. Ah. Bugger. This is the final lap of the race as well. Danger Man wasn't actually very far away at the time that happened. But yeah, we're not gonna be able to catch, especially not with that. I mean, so the Camacho is not as fast as the Vagrant. The plus point for it, of course, is it's bigger and stronger than I am, so that sort of stuff happens a lot. We are gonna have to get. We're gonna have to get sneaky. I think we're just gonna have to send it and hope. Really, that was very much a send it and hope kind of a bit. And we crossed the line in second in the end. I think Gliska might have waited, actually. That was absolutely a full set. Oh, Gliska might have got stuck somewhere. Gliska might have had a crash, I'm not sure. I mean, it was, to be fair, there was a Vagrant-sized gap to the inside there, which which we filled. I mean, that is a very good example of the difficulty of the Vagrant, is that it is a lot smaller and can get battered in those sort of contacts. So you are going to lose out in those battles. Crossroad Man got a Vagrant into 5th. Velvet got a trophy truck actually up into 6th. That's not bad going. That is not bad going at all. Oh, Vortex has found something broken. Thank you for the donation, Vortex. If I can get the camera to you before the game crashes. What have you... Come on, camera. There we go. Let's go and see. You got 8 seconds, so you better get a move on. It's got a timeout. I think I figured out what you were doing. Yeah, so if you wheelie a little bit, if you're in the air, you can get a boost while you're going in the air. And I guess if you're wheelie on a bike, you launch it up. So, there we go. Gliska did get... Gliska got screwed over by the infinite respawn. That's how they ended up down in 4th on that one. Ugh. Yeah, I mean, Gliska got faster lap on the right. I think so. The Vagrant was the fastest thing in a straight line of that selection. The quad was much faster in the corners, in the technical stuff. But oh, there we go. A jolly boost for you. A jolly boost. What a wonderful, wacky track that one is. Through the gate. Thank you very much for the donation. Saying next stream should include Guardians of the Jolly Boost. I mean, that would be chaos if we could manage to figure it out. I mean, we've raced boost paddy stuff into motorways and so on. That can only go spectacularly well. Vortex, thank you for the donation. Oh, so please say when you finish, I found something funny. The broken flying bike. And Christian Sweden, thank you for the donation. Saying everyone who cheats is a Ford car. Yes, of course. It's the worst. Actually, is it the worst of insults? I mean, I'm trying to think what could be worse. What could be worse? I'm just trying to think what could be worse. That's, let's say, this vague. Actually, everyone who cheats is the BMW 7 Series grille. That's worse. that's worse. Like, I'm sure inside they're a very nice car, and I like the ones with the massive V12s. However, the grille on the new ones, that's quite something. That's quite a special something. So, yeah. Oh, we're supposed to try and kill Liam, weren't we? I haven't seen Liam anywhere. Oh, no, Martin. No one wants to talk to you. I wanted the mechanic. Oh, a G-Wiz. A G-Wiz is a pretty bad option as well. What am I looking for? Don't remember where it is. I don't even remember what it's called. Hello. Oh, Deluxe. Okay. Of course it's destroyed because everything of mine bloody is. Yeah. Right. Come on, Mars Neutral. Excuse me.
I'll look into it.
Well, you know, oh. That was easier than expected. I was busy trying to find the Liam. And it turns out the Liam was just directly in front of us. So we have complete... Oh, I think it was Ricker, who wanted to kill the Liam. I'm sorry, Liam. I was going to say, I didn't have much... much input. It was requested, it was contracted, and therefore it was completed. Now, one of the requests we had was for a track that I don't know if I still have, but I'll have a look for it. A track called Motorway Madness. Well, okay. I mean, that's probably fair. Oh, we have started a war. We have started a war, pretty much. Jobs, play jobs. Not that one, bookmarked. Come on, brain. We do not have. We don't have it anymore. It was one of the. One of the silly. I mean, this one here is that's always funny. Do we have any other? Again, the skid pan is fairly wacky. I mean, the 8 of Blades is always good fun. That you can never go wrong with that. Oh, that's a survival race. Boholm. I don't know if I pronounced that one correctly, but thank you very much for the donation. There wasn't a message with it, but thank you. It is much appreciated. So straight line, we haven't got it updated yet. So unfortunately, there's not a huge amount of point in doing that. What's the time? Okay, we have Highway Glitch Fest. If I can get to it, is the bigger thing. No, I can't because I've broken the thing here. we might get to Highway Glitch Fest. Okay, well these are the only ones I can pick from now. This can only go spectacularly well. Don't even know what that one was. Oh no, I do know what that one was. Oh, that one will get people annoyed. Good old big honk honk. Oh, Rickert, thank you very much for the donation. Also saying the contract was completed. Yes, we got it. We got it at the end there. Right. You know what? We might have time. We haven't gone here for a little while. I'm ready for... There will be pain and suffering briefly, and then it'll probably be on to Sumo by the time we've got through here. It's just the way it's going to go. Okay. We've got to... Let's say we've got to suffer through a little bit. But... no, we will go for the Tubes of Despair. I mean, like, this is a very silly track. We started off with some sensible circuits, all right, and now we're going to some silly circuits. I'm gonna have while everyone's loading in. I'm gonna have a check on top drives. I am currently sat in 7th. Well, you know what? That's looking pretty good. And all the cars, all the hands below me, I can beat as well. What vehicles? What mess should we drive here? I mean, SUVs is quite a fun. SUVs is quite a fun class to do. Vans is always good fun. I mean, look, if we go to the tubes and we don't drive vans, have we really visited the tubes? You know, that is the question here. Good old tubes of despair. So, nobody used the Rolly Rumpo, the Rumpo Custom. That's normally, I think that's the fastest van. The rest is fair game. The majority of people are going to drive a clown van. I will probably be driving the clown van. Some will be in taco vans. Some will drive mules. Eve, get your head out of that bag. You're going to knock all the Hot Wheels cars off the desk. Yes, I can see you. Don't sit on them. Evie. Yes, you. I'm talking to you. Stop sitting on the Hot Wheels cars. Thank you. She actually listened. Yes, you've climbed on top of the cabinets now. You're allowed up there. I wish you wouldn't, because you're a chunky cat and things wobble. I mean, like the cabinets. That's what we're talking about. You're going to stand on the Hot Wheels display case now, aren't you, just to spite me? Don't even think about standing on the computer. Abaddon's already turned it off in the past. Please don't. Otherwise, all of the wonderful 700 people watching the stream will be unhappy with you. Actually, they'd probably laugh. Oh, darting. Oh, Longbow beat me to that one. I was trying to get the darting bot, but the chat kept moving and I missed it. Right, Eve, are you going to be good now? You could sit on top of the Gta5 little, I don't even know what to call it, gift boxy thing. Yeah, that's fine. You can sit up there. Right. I think we're good to go. So, yeah, no Rumpo Custom. I will probably, and many will probably be driving clown vans. There will be a few taco vans, I have no doubt. We shall see. Ricket's saying, imagine a stream dead because of pets. There was genuinely a filming session that admittedly, it was coming to the end of a filming session. It was a track that wasn't really working very well, but there was a filming session that was ended prematurely because Apollo stepped on the extension lead that I have my computer and Xbox plugged into, and he stepped on like the power switch on the extension lead and just turned it all off. I've had him do that, and I've had Abaddon perched on top of the computer, lean on the power button and turn it off. I can't remember if that was during a filming session or when that was. But, yeah. Filming sessions most definitely have been interrupted by pet-related shenanigans. Eve's got on top of the Lego cabinet now and she is a happy cat. So, I shall be happy to leave her up there. There is some mayhem in the tube. The thing is, oh, it's already exploded. The thing is, you can lead the tubes early on, and that doesn't mean a damn thing. Oh no, especially not when that happens. Okay, whoever hit me, thank you. Could someone else hit me? Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, we're fine. We're fine. We have made it around here. Ladder's exploded, Shadow's exploded, Vortex has exploded around the place. Oh, hello everyone. Okay, so Crossbowman leads. Me, Liam, Glisker, where's Liam? Yeah, Liam's close in this little group. There's a lot of vehicles struggling to get up that first tube. So this is what I say, you can have a lead early on in this. It doesn't really matter. Because you're gonna run into traffic. Oh, like that. We found the mule, and then we found Longbow's taco van. That's here as well. And does anybody want some Longbow tacos? Glisker is to the lead ahead of Crossbowman, and we actually saw that go on in the tube ahead of us. We will jump over there. Oh, did I miss a checkpoint? Did I miss a checkpoint? Oh, I missed the start line one because I was out so wide. Oh, beans. The best thing is, I missed a checkpoint, and yet still end up 8th. And we've only fallen to 9th, having missed a checkpoint. That's how much of a gap we had early on. Oh no! How far have we gone? I should have reset sooner, but to be fair, that's the furthest I've ever launched a car off of the tubes. That was astonishing. I don't know if that was Longbow's tacos. I hope it wasn't. Oh, come on, Clown Van. You can do it. You can do it. Keep going. Uh-oh, mule's falling down. Thank you. Come on. Oh, no. Thank you. I think, has that worked well enough? Yes. Yes, it has. We've been lapped by Mute. That's how well this is going for us now. Oh, we were in the lead group. We were actually quite leading. We were in the lead group. But Mute exploded almost immediately and is somehow now in the lead. Oh, because is Mute cheating? Is Mute the one in the rumpo? Mute. The one vehicle we said not to use. God damn it. Oh, hello. I just can't get in this bloody tube at the moment. I just want to go in the tube, not like that. Okay, well, that's worked. That was better. It looked like we were about to fall off the map, so I will take the fact that we haven't fallen off the map as a positive here. It's a very small silver lining on a very dark cloud, however... Oh, no. I think we've been overtaken by a mule. Okay, we cannot, under any circumstances, be beaten by a mule. Alright? That is where I draw the line. Admittedly, the missed checkpoint was unfortunate. The rest of it... Well, the missed checkpoint was all my fault. Unfortunate, but was all my fault. The other stuff, not sure I could have avoided much of it. That was incredibly smooth. Let's see if we can keep that up. I mean, we can go for fastest lap. That is about the consolation prize we're sort of working on here. Which we will try to do. Or won't do it like that, though. Because someone will get a clean lap. Now, whether it be me, I don't know. Oh, bloody hell. We are slithering around all over the wall there, but we have made it work. This is still going to be a pretty good lap, even with a little bit of trouble here. We are up into 11th. Could we get on the podium? I mean, that's really, really pushing it. I know a lot can happen around the tubes, but we will try. See, when we're running clear, we can get some absolutely amazing runs around here. Oh, we're bounced left, right, and now we are pointing the right way at least. The mule was having an alright time. It has now slipped away from it. Drake, we are racing for 9th here. And I'm not sure who we're racing after that. I think probably the Taco Van and the Clown Van up ahead. We will just keep going. Ninetales with a spin. Liam. Oh, we cut through everything there and ended up 7th. We're going to have these laps early on would have been good. But come on, let's see what we can do here. Oh, that's bad, that's bad, that's bad. Still going badly. It's gone badly. Right, I'll be quicker off resetting than trying to fight that. We just carried a little too much speed and it started twisting. Once it starts twisting, it's so difficult to regain any sort of control. The Clown Van gets surprisingly large amounts of oversteer. Okay, no, we're good. We're still good. Come on, get a boost. Oh, yes! Oh, perfect. We were spinning around and then we got the boost just as we got it in a straight line. That is perfect. Couldn't have asked for better, really, there. Into the next tunnel we go. Don't know who I'm racing. Vortex. Yep, I was racing, but I don't think they realised we were coming up with so much speed on the outside. We're actually about unlapping ourselves from Mute here. Which... not too bad. Oh, what? Game. Why would you do that? It was going really well. And then it wasn't. Because... we hit the floor? I don't quite know. I love the Taco Van sliding its way down there. Come on, boost pad. Oh, perfect. I saw Liam having trouble, so we have got up to 5th now. Oh. Liam's still having trouble. Newt has relapped us again. There was a lot of mess coming out of the tunnel the other side, which I can't do much about. Find a gap, find a gap, find a gap, overshadow. There was some skill involved. There was a lot of luck involved in there. There was some skill involved there. We are having an astonishing comeback. Valentine is the next one ahead of us, which is probably going to be too far up the road. Our van is quite broken, judging by how sideways it's going at every opportunity. Oh, actually, you know what? That's not too bad. Although the lack of grip that I have is a real problem. I don't know what's causing it more than, if there's anything more than normal causing this. It is just sliding about like crazy, which it doesn't. I don't think it normally does, which makes me think it's a little bit broken. Boost. Oh, thank you, game. This lap's not been quite so good. I mean, if this was the worst lap, I'd be alright. I've had a lot worse than that one. Oh, that was really close. I don't know what it was, or who it was, what was happening. Something was out of control. It's our turn to be sliding about. Danger Man has got victory. Well done, Danger Man. I don't know what you were driving, to be fair, but I don't think you were in a rolly rumpo. And around we go. And we will get a boost pad. Uh-oh, me and Ninetales have had a incident. Oh, okay. I don't care about the... Okay, we're going to end up going the wrong way down there. That's not quite going to work. Oh, Liam has just overtaken us, although Liam was wildly out of control. So there's hope that I can get back past Liam, which it looks like we will do. So we're back up to 5th. Gliska has finished in 3rd. Again, I don't know what vehicles they were driving. I'm going to presume clown vans. Potentially. Oop. We are around the outside there. Valentine has just crossed the finish line now as well. We will jump into the tube. And we have got a run to the finish line for 5th. Let's try not get murdered here. We don't. It's 5th place. After that start, I will take that. Oh, Danger Man won with a Boxville. Holy, Danger Man got fastest lap as well. Fair play. Well done, Danger Man, for taking victory with a Boxville in that one. The Rumpo could only manage 2nd. Gliska got 3rd with the Clown Van, is the victor as far as the Clown Van battle goes, with Valentine in 4th ahead of me. Liam gets the Gang Burrito into 6th ahead of 3 more Clown Vans, and Lado might get a minivan into 10th, which would be actually a pretty good showing. They're not traditionally very fast at all. So yeah, I gotta say, that's yeah, definitely not a bad showing for a minivan. Danger Man with a astonishing drive with a Boxville to make that one work in all of that. So yeah, Shady Brady, thank you very much for the donation. Saying, why did the mechanic try to fix his car with a bottle of whiskey? He said it was worth a shot. Oh, I mean, that's definitely going to be a boo to you from chat, but I quite liked it. I guess that's definitely very much worthy of a boo. I liked it as a terrible pun goes, but it is definitely a boo-worthy pun. Oh, Taco Van's gone to space. Well, he's gone to space. It must have been Longbow then that murdered me, because I think the only other Taco Van is Ewan. Oh, it could have been Linneko, because Ewan's AFK at the moment. So yeah, I don't know. It might have been Longbow that launched me into the middle of the Almo Sea. It's a hell of a launch, have to say. It might be my favourite crash I've had on this track. So yeah, Romans, thank you very much for the donations. I just wanted to finish off the bar. Loving the stream. Oh, indeed, the donation bar has been filled. Thank you very much for the donation, of course, to everybody. Glad to hear that that you've been enjoying the stream. Hope you will enjoy the rest of it as well. I hope everyone watching is enjoying the stream on a Sunday evening, afternoon. I guess very early Monday morning for those in Australia and New Zealand. Or maybe you haven't gone to bed yet. You should probably have gone to bed by now. Yeah. I'll take a fit. Considering the start I had on that one, right, I'm not too disappointed with 5th there. Could have gone so much worse, basically. Yeah. What are we going to drive next? We could... I mean, we could run... definitely not running open wheels. Compacts are quite good fun. You know, I'll be tempted. See, I'm trying to run cars that we don't necessarily see as much. So things like coupes and so on. I'm tempted to go with coupes. There's not too much crazy OP in this one. I don't think I can't run an open class. And even if I could run an open class, everyone would be in supercars. So this kind of open class kind of works with Sumo a little bit, because there are some other stuff that can beat supercars. Not much, but I can. I'm gonna run coupes. We're going to... I don't think there's anything armoured. If there is, of course, you are not allowed to run the armoured cars. That is just like a general... a general rule. Don't run the armoured vehicles. And this is a fairly old... This is a fairly old track, so I don't know what's going to be available. Oh, cancel that. That's what I actually meant, just in case anybody has disconnected and wants to get back in. What will we be driving? Whatever the Bentley is. I've forgotten the name of it. What is the Bentley called? Is it Cognoscenti? No, because that's the saloon. I can't remember. Midnight, thank you very much for the donation. A Woolalo to you saying, hi Alex, thanks for being awesome. What's the difference between a hippo and a zippo? One's heavy and one's a little lighter. Oh dearie me. That one is definitely going to be a boo to you from chat, and indeed from me. That one does definitely get a boo. No, I'm not thinking of the Paragon. I'm thinking of the original game kind of Bentley thing, whatever that one was called, which I don't remember the name of. I think it's under coupe. The Paragon is sports. I guess we'll find out in a second. If it's the one I'm thinking of, it should be almost the first of the coupes. Oh, it is Cognoscenti, just Cognoscenti Cabriolet. I might have to drive the F620. The Exemplar, no, I've got to drive this. I've got to drive this, but I've got to drive it in its right colour if I can find it. Was that the colour? Well done to anybody who remembers this car. If you are still... If you know where this... If you watched the video where this car was a thing and you're still around watching the stream now, after this many years, I am impressed. It makes an appearance every so often. It is still sat somewhere in my garage. Oh, my guy is having a wonderful little dance in here. Look at him go! He's having a great time. He's about to not have a great time. He's about to get very painful. But, you know. Right. It is time for a race. Uh-oh. We got a little bit of a tag, but all is fine. Mute is to the lead of the race. Oh, dearie me. We have got turn. Now, this is actually not the worst. Of all the places to have a big, like, roll and spin, that isn't the worst. The reason is that at least we can kind of straighten it up for here, where we could try to, and then we got booped in someone else's crash. Up around the top we go, and we will jump down and try and get through the middle. I think Lado just tried to go up the wrong tube. I don't think intentionally, though pretty sure. Oh, okay, we're fine. A lot of explosions has gone on. A lot of mayhem has occurred so far. There is a Windsor up top. That's fine. We are going to... Ow! Get completely murdered is what we're going to do. Actually, I didn't need to reset that. I shouldn't have resetted that. I should have actually just driven myself out of there. I mean, I was going to lose a lot of time anyway. We could definitely have got out of that tube if I thought about it, but we were going to lose a lot of time either way. So, yeah, it's not great. However, there we go. Oh, just dodged the twisting car. I'm sorry for the inevitable YouTube compression hell that is running up these tubes. Vortex has jumped over us. We'll jump over another car in all of this mess. I'm just trying to keep it smooth at the moment, which is, I mean, it's very difficult to do, of course. There's some that I can control, there's some bits I can control, there's some bits that are just completely out of my control. So, yeah, the bits that I can control, that's what we're going to try and deal with. Oh, no, boost pad, don't take me away from the checkpoint. There we go. We've fallen to 12. Hello, Cass. I'm getting headbutts from my cat. Got one on top of the Lego cabinet, and one giving headbutts, and we are currently tumbling around. I don't really have much control over my car. Drake leads the way from Midnight. Valetain's in third. They are miles clear. Now, it is... I mean, we can make up some places. We're not winning this race. There's no hope in hell we're winning this race. Top 10 is possible from here. Podium's possible, but we would have to get an incredible run to be able to do it. I mean, to say top 10 is possible. Yeah, we've already climbed to 12th. So it is definitely plausible to run into the top 10. We just need to, A, get a bit more luck through that section than we have been getting so far. Oh, is that an out of control Ewan by any chance? Nope. Someone else in a brownie gold car. That might be a Ewan in front of us, by the looks of it. It is. Right, come here, Ewan. We've got an upside-down mute tumbling towards a tube. Okay, we're not even at half distance yet. So these are, of course, considerably faster than the vans, which gives them more problems and less problems. Oh. Don't know if that was Lado we murdered. We certainly fired somebody in a yellow car around a tube. Uh-oh. Well, we are pointing very unhelpfully the wrong way. There's a gap. We're going to try and fire our car through it. We have... Lado is racing us for position, although had a big spin in the tube. So that has given us a little bit of breathing space. I think Zach. Yeah, okay. We'll try. Oh, Drake's fallen. Drake's fallen a long way down, so they've had some bad luck. Midnight is a long way out in the lead. No. Oh, our recovery was going really well. Our recovery was going so well, and I was trying to dodge the cars dropping down, and I just couldn't. And then once we started getting carted away by everything in boost pads, there was no recovering from that. Yeah. Podium is looking like a distant dream. As I said, nothing's ever impossible around this track. Made more difficult by stuff like that. Nope. Oh, come on, get on your wheels, you garbage car. There we go. Oh, just about saved it in the tubes there. It wasn't great, but it has worked. Uh-oh. Oh, that's a horrible, awkward bounce. We're so lucky. So lucky that that we got away with that. That wall is just enough. Oh, we're very lucky to get away with that too. My suspension is a bit broken. It's definitely not a happy car to drive. We're going to just whiz around the top there. I don't know if that was for position or not. I think so. Yeah, my suspension, you can actually see how broken my suspension is on these bumps. So there's Midnight, who is our leader, actually. We've unlapped ourselves. They got stuck on a bit of sticky out bit of wall. Oh, well, I don't really want to be twisting around this much. However, as long as we get the checkpoint, it was unintendedly cool around the tube there. I don't actually like doing the whole upside down because it's so difficult to aim, and it doesn't normally work. And, you know, it barely worked that time. We got away with it, but it was such an only just kind of a survive there. We are dropping... Oh, God, this is really, really difficult to drive with this suspension. It's just sinking in the floor every corner. I don't want to reset unless I really have to, though. especially because you never know when you're going to get the long reset. We're up to 11th because we passed Gliska and Mute, who are having their own problems there. We've got a couple of laps to go here. Top 10, I mean, it's still possible from here. It's going to be tough, but it is possible. I don't want to have a crash with Liam because I've got so iffy handling. Oh, boost pad, go. Are we even racing Liam? Nope. Liam's leading. Okay, Liam's a lap up on us. We don't really worry about Liam here. Hoping for a gap. Not a gap. Spin. Okay, well, we wanted to go this way anyway. We have fallen to 10th. Maybe. No, we're 9th. I think Valtrek's behind us. I don't know what's going on. Midnight's in front of us again. Wasn't a gap. Actually, the boost pad to try and just get me going. We're up to 8th now. Ewan's ahead of us. I'm 10 seconds down the road. Midnight did finish. Midnight took victory. And got a punt from me along the way there for good luck. Can we get any higher than 8th? I don't think so. But stay on the track, broken car. You're on your roof. Could you be on wheels, please? Thank you. I've got the rear left is just completely shot to pieces. It is barely drivable. Ewan's finished, so we can't get any higher than 8th anymore. Although, considering the mess this car is in, if it comes home in 8th, I actually think it's done quite well. Oh, there is the finish line. Oh, there is Drake. Come on. Come on. No. No. I need to get to the finish line. Oh, I think we lost. I think we lost out on our 8th. I think we ended up 9th. I don't know what car it was. No, we did beat Valtrek in the end. They did pass us. That it was the okay. I didn't know whether it was the. I didn't know what car was the vehicle we were racing. It was the Windsor that we were racing, not the white vehicle, whatever that one was. We are the highest placed F620. I mean, that's about the best thing I can come with that. Midnight would take victory. Liam gets second ahead of Smallman. There's Valentine, Zach, Vortex, and Ewan ahead of me, Valtrek, and Drake would round out the top 10 with Longbow in 11th with the Oracle. Yeah, my suspension was very broken. My suspension was very, 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 very broken by the end of that one. But it made for an entertaining drive, I'll give you that. I will give you that. Yeah. So, Zach highest placed Oracle, Vortex highest placed Cognoscenti. But yeah, it was really the Windsors in the example. Valentine did pretty well with Sentinel, actually, considering. They're probably not as quick as some of the opposition. Well, the good old Tubes of Despair. We did have some despair in that one. We got very lucky. We got very lucky to have stayed on the map for a lot of that. Well, it is time. It is that time of the stream. Everybody's favourite. I don't know if it's everybody's favourite time. It's time for some sumo. I always enjoy a good round of sumo. I hope. I'm sure chat does as well. It's where I inevitably end up killing my own team without meaning to. Sometimes it works out and I win. Not always. Not always. Definitely not always. But yes, it will be that good old sumo time. Don't think I have any contracts to kill anybody, so you see, I need to have this car ready. That's what we need. We need to be prepared. But yes, it will be time for some sumo. What the hell is that? What the hell is my missiles locked onto? Oh, okay. It's one of the random collectibles around the map. You see, you can see how little I pay attention to a lot of the free roam stuff normally. I don't know what any of it is. I've done none of the collectibles because I just don't care. Really, I don't have the time to care about them. If they gave us something interesting, it might be worth it, but it's not even like they give us much interesting. So, just never bothered. Right, the way sumo shall be working. We will go with that one. Adversary modes. Here we go. Sumo Remix. Let's start off at Sumo Remix 4. Why not? This one's always mayhem. I mean, they're all always mayhem. So the way we'll have 4 teams. Let's win 2 rounds. Yep. We probably won't use supercars. So we will invite the party, and then basically this resets all of the invites. So message Ewan, and he will try and fill the rest of this lobby. By the looks of it, we might have... I don't know how this is going to work, but if we do only have 8 from the filming crew this evening, we may well have 2 teams. Essentially, we might have 2 teams of filming crew and 2 teams of viewers. Now, it might not quite work exactly like that because it's GTA, and why would it? It does generally put, like, people, if they're on friends lists and in crews and so on, it does generally put them together. However, it's unlikely to be as perfect as it's as that. So we're probably... Who knows? Who knows, really? Apparently the jammers give you a specific character for some heists. Yeah, I mean... I'd say it's fair enough. If I really wanted to do them, I'd just go and find a guide somewhere. So the problem I have with GTA Online, I do enjoy it to an extent, but the issue is that when a larder starts costing as much as a supercar, it's just a bit ridiculous. Yes, I get it. Lots of people have this game for a long time. Lots of people have lots of money, but I personally don't care that much about GTA. I enjoy playing it, and for me, it's a good, fun mess around game. But I'm not going to play it every day, so I don't have a crazy... I have a decent amount of money on here, even coming back to doing streaming and so I have an alright amount of money on here, but certainly not enough to even buy all the new cars, let alone mess around. So yeah, I just don't care enough about it, basically. It became too grindy for me to give a crap, essentially. I think there are ways to make a bit more money now. I just don't care. I don't care to faff about doing it, because yeah, I mean, I've played the game more than enough now. I'm kind of bored of it. But anyway, yes, it's time for some sumo. We are not going to go for supercars. We are going to go for a close eyes and see what it draws us. Well, it might be supercars. Who knows? We will be in SUVs. Okay. Don't think anything is banned in this, as far as I can remember. Let's see what... I don't even remember doing sumo in SUVs. So let's see. Let's see what we have. Place your bets, oh wonderful viewers, on how many of my own team I'm going to push off. It is... it's me, Danger... It likes putting me, Danger Man, and Gliska together. This time we have Mute on our team as well. What do I want from this? I feel like maybe XLS might be the way to go. Sure, why not? It's me, Danger Man, Gliska, and Mute. Then we have Salmon, Lado, Liam, and Sound. Longbow, Ewan, Valentine, and Lineko. And then Midnight Mafia, Smallman, and Vortex. So I'm on the all filming team, basically, and the others are all a bit spread out. Zav, I appreciate the vote of confidence from Zav, reckoning none. A couple of people reckoning 3. Wesson and Gordon fan reckoning 3. We're gonna try and not kill my team, but there's no guarantees here at all. So we've got Mute with a Huntley. Oh, darting bots. Shoo! Be gone! Be gone, darting bots. Did it work? No, I don't think it worked. No, it did work. Haha! I beat Longbow to that one. I was just driving into a circle. We were busy dealing with darting bots. Don't mind me. Right. We can go and push Valentine out of the circle. Oh, there's a good hit. That was a Ewan being a sneaky bugger. And we are back into the circle, no problem though. Yeah, I don't know what's a good... I know the XLS I love to race. Like, this is a great thing to race in this game, weirdly. Yeah, it's one of the most fun race cars we've had for a while. But oh, I've got to remember, these are not supercars. These take a while to get across the arena. Oh, Orange, save yourself. Oh, I was going to try and go for one of the vehicles on the edge, but I had to get into the circle. Oh, did Gliska fall off? I think Gliska might have been in the... Oh, no, the border survived. I didn't see what happened to Gliska. Alright, Vortex can go round. Oh, hello, Kitty Cass. You are just observing. And you are judging, aren't you? You're judging if I'm any good at sumo. Hippie Slayer, thank you very much for the donation, by the way. Oh, Lado, we're both dead, I think, here. Unless... Oh, come on, XLS, you can go quicker than Lado's Hummer. No, we're both dead. God damn it. Yeah, I mean, I guess maybe I shouldn't... So maybe I should have spun around the Vortex on the way over there. But... Yeah, it was just so slow. I mean, Lado cost us a bit of time. It wasn't a crazy amount. It wasn't like we were obviously already cutting it so far, and Vortex about to get dumped off by Mute, and then Mute gets dumped off by the pink vehicle. Orange team are not in a good way here. Yeah, Hippie Slayer, thank you very much for the donation. I'm saying cheers for my first stream experience. I did absolutely awful, but still enjoyed. Hope to be involved next time. Everyone's got to start somewhere with GTA races and so on. Glad you were at least enjoying the stream and all that. You know, that's the bit that matters really at the end of the day. If you enjoyed the stream and everything, that is the much more important bit. You know, I'm sure you'll get better. With practice, the more practice and so on you have with a game, the better you're going to get, etc. So yeah, glad you enjoyed your time on on the stream. Purple are looking good in this one, although I'd say 3v2, not complete impossible odds for green to find a way to turn this one around. I mean, the Hummer's not doing terribly here. We know the Patriot is very tough. It's not very fast, is the problem. As I say, that it isn't very fast. It is very difficult to move, as the Hunters found out when I drove. Well, they could move it, they just couldn't stop it, because you could just climb over everything. But there we go. Purple win. No questions about the victor this time. The Sumo game mode hasn't forgotten how to count. Well, you know what this means, folks. Everybody has to bully Purple. It's pretty straightforward. We must bully the Purple team and get them off the platform as soon as possible. If we could do that, that would be good. And then everyone else can fight amongst themselves after that. But we've got to get Purple first. So what have we got? Yeah, we've got Baller, Huntley. They're both good. What's Gliska in? The Grizzly, is it? Actually, sure. Oh! Hey, Danger Man. How's it going? There's a Lado. We got to take a hit from Lado. That's fine. Oh, Vortex is being spun around. Oh, well, that didn't really do anything. There's some purple vehicles. Don't buddy me, buddy the purple vehicles. Purple vehicles, they must go. We shall try and we tried and saved. It didn't work. Drake, thank you very much for another donation. Saying, well, that was some great fun. Last race gave me a thrill. I can't believe I held first for 3 laps. That bad luck you mentioned was Longbow path crossing mine on the home stretch of the 4th lap. At least I got mentioned on the leaderboard. Yes, I mean it does happen. I mean that's the whole, you know, the tubes of despair. That's how it goes a lot of the time actually. Gliska's gone out first again. Gliska's not having much luck in this one. Oh dear, poor Gliska. We've got to do something about Purple though. Purple has still got all 4 of their vehicles in. Purple are the much bigger threat. Liam almost got pushed out. I'm just going to try and make sure that I at least get across the arena here and get into one. Oh, there's a couple more gone off. Is that Valentine? And it was one of the green team vehicles. You are not a purple vehicle. Oh, beans. Well, I say I deserve that one. I think that they must have seen me coming just in time and managed to change or get on the change direction somehow. That was very stupid of me. Oh, we've lost Mute off the side as well. Yeah, I just saw... Yeah, I think... I was watching it back on stream because of the stream delay. I think they must have seen me coming and slowed down just in time. And you're like, at that point, you're already so... I didn't actually realise I was that close to the edge. Oh, Dangerman was really unlucky not to be in the circle on that one. It looked like it was from a brief kind of a look, but apparently not. So it's Ewan and Longbow. Oh, well, Vortex is gone. It is Ewan and Longbow. I mean, they're going to have to work together. They've got to work together on this one to do something about purple, really. I mean, I think sound's gone. Yeah. Okay, well, it's good work from Ewan and Longbow there. They got across. They were trying to hold Salmon out of the arena, but it didn't quite work. Someone has got to make it there. Oh, Longbow with a good push. Good work from Longbow. Pink team will take victory here. Well done, Pink team. That was some good work there. Hello, Cass. Hello. You've had lots of fuss today. You have? I don't know what you're complaining about, but apparently you still want more. Yeah, Pink team are victorious on round number 2. The all-filming team is doing terribly at the moment. I've goofed it up. Gliska's had awful luck at the start. Dangerman hasn't had the best of luck. Well, Dangerman, I feel like, should have been in the circle on that one. Although, yeah, camera angle might have been deceiving. Yes, hello, Cass. I know you want some attention. You're just headbutting my ankle again. The universal sign that Cass wants attention is when he starts headbutting your ankle. Yes, I know, you are a cute cat. I don't know where Eve's gone. She's jumped away out of the office at some point. Right, sorry, Cass. I've got to try and concentrate because I'm doing terribly at Sumo, so we need to do better. We need to do better here. If we all crash into one another, can we just get our crashing out of the way first? If we'd managed to friendly fire Gliska off the map immediately, that would have been bad. Okay, so purple and green team, I'm happy to work together with you, to be honest with you. Yeah, green, I'm happy to work with you. I'll try and not murder green. No. When I said work with you, I didn't mean like that. Okay, so that's the plus point for the Hummer is it's so heavy. It's actually really difficult. So it's very slow, but it's really difficult to move in contact like that. Oh, it can get pit maneuvered, and if it does spin, it's difficult to catch and gather. But yeah, it is a bit of a beast in this one. Oh, I'm just going to try and get into the bloody circle at this point. We will give a boop to the pink car. Oh, spin away from Lado. Small man's gone and Salmon is gone. So we're down a green car. We're down an ally, or kind of a pseudo ally, if you like. Okay, I've got to try and not die on this arena. Mute's at a bit of an awkward angle there. Yeah, this one's giving me no end of grief. Oh, that green one there's having trouble. The Hummer. Oh, the Hummer's gone. The Hummer is gone. That was a Lado. Lado is dead. Purple are down to 2. Vortex is gone. Green are down to 2. Orange still got all 4. So do pink, though. That's something we've got to kind of deal with. Actually, Mew did a pretty good job of recovering from a really poor run across there. Go on, pink one. Go in there. Oh, Lineko almost went in the drink. Did well to stop it in time. Gliss has gone after midnight, which I'm not really fussed about green team. I'm more fussed about making sure I get into the circle. Because that's the important bit here. This is the one that's going to kill a lot of cars, and it did. I knew it was going to be a dangerous one, and sure enough, we are down to 3 other contenders against 3 orange cars. Dangerman's had a go at Ewan and spun Ewan successfully in all of this. So we've got a Huntley on our team. Oh, a lovely hit from Mew. I actually should have gone and finished that one off, to be honest with you. Right, I don't know whether that's going to be enough to hold them out of the circle. Oh, it was enough, but Longbow survived. Longbow made it. I was trying to figure out whether it was over. It wasn't. Okay, Dangerman. I mean, if you can dump Longbow off or just slow them down, I will go and sit in the arena. Just don't fall off now like an idiot. That's me talking to myself here. If Longbow's held up by Danger Man, which it looks like they might be. Can they make it? They don't! Good work, Danger Man. Yeah, I mean, it was good teamwork. That's all we had to do, 2v1. As long as one of us got over there, that was all that mattered. That's some Team Orange teamwork. That's more like it. That is much more like it. That's what we want to see. Admittedly, I had the easier job in that one. I had a much easier job. I mean, I took out sound in the previous circle. I had the easier job of just run across. But that's the thing, that the Muppet, it's actually quite strong, but it isn't as quick as the XLS that I have or the Huntley. So if you're a 2v1, they're always just going to outrun you. So yeah, you've got to. If you've got the numbers, the Muppet can hold its own. So same with the Hummer, really. Like it's strong when it's like at the start, but when it comes down to the smaller numbers, it does have a little bit more trouble. Well done, Team Orange. That was a lot more like it. That was a lot more like it. Definitely not everyone on Green Team. Poor Green Team. You know, I'm happy to have a truce with the Green Team until the end, to be honest. Not that any of my team was listening. I won't hit any of the green cars. I'm more interested in pink and purple, to be honest with you. We've got lots of vehicles being held out of the arena at the start here. Just spin away, just keep moving. If it's in reverse, that's fine. No one is gone in this first circle. We'll give a big bump to the pink car there. I probably shouldn't fast around. So because these aren't very quick, you don't have much messing around time in between sprints to the circle. Some vehicles, some classes you get lots of messing around time. This is a class where you just don't. Oh. Damn it, these long range hits, I've really got to stop doing them. That one there could have been a lot worse. I was actually saved. Oh, Liam's off. I was saved by a teammate there. Which, I mean, you know, good thing I was saved and everything. Still not a great one to go for. A little bit worried about Salmon now trying to get revenge. We've got the acceleration. I mean, yeah, for me here, we know how difficult it is to get across to each of these circles. It's just important to get in the circle. Looks like we might have dumped a pink car out over the top there. We are in the circle. Actually, quite a lot of vehicles have gone here. Oh, that circle was not quite where I thought it was. I thought the circle was a little bit closer. So I actually could have been a lot braver. I should have been able to put Valentine out there, to be honest with you. But we didn't. Longbow might have killed us here, because this is a... Ooh, I'm going to have to get a move on. Longbow's been very much bullying orange cars. We may have killed Longbow, but I think the damage might have already been done. Don't think it's going to matter here. Oh... Oh, Lombow's gone, Lado's gone. Orange team survive another one. Oh, bloody hell. That was so close. That was so close in two different ways. It was so close to me murdering my own teammate, because I just threw my car at the area, and so close to just not making it in. Pink vehicle has flailed. The next one has gone out. Find some traction and go. Oh, Smallman's gone and Ewan's gone as well, but I'm stuck on my roof, spinning around. Danger Man, just go to the circle. Don't worry about me. I really appreciate the effort to save me from falling off. It was very honourable, but are we going to have the time to get across? I tell you what, if we do, this is some serious teamwork from Team Orange. Yeah, we are. We are actually going to have the time to get across and make it in to the circle. Unfortunately, Danger Man didn't survive, which is a travesty, because Danger Man did so much work to save me. That was astonishing work from Danger Man there to keep us alive, and is so unlucky to have bounced out of that one. So we've got 3 orange vehicles against 1 pink vehicle and 1 green vehicle. That Mew has done a great job of keeping the green car out. So, right, I'm gonna go run across to the circle again. Oh, Valentine has got clear of all of us. Valentine gets there first. I was gonna say someone hold them, but they actually were ahead of the other vehicles. But it won't matter, because all we'll just do is someone will go and ping them. Whatever they do up here, they're gonna have a bad day, pretty much. As long as they're held out, it doesn't matter. They don't get held out on that one. Right. The Huntley is pushing. Gliska. Oh, the teamwork. I mean, the teamwork was almost astonishing there. That will do it. That will do it. It was always going to be such an ask. You know, I'll credit where credit is due. Valentine did a sterling job there to try and fight that. However, that was always going to be a near impossible task. And yeah, me and Gliska can just use the sheer weight of a couple of vehicles to cause absolute chaos in all of that. So yeah, Orange team will claim a victory in that one. Hey, I only died twice as well, because we technically, 3 of us survived at the end there. It was mean. It was definitely, I say mean. You know, it's Sumo at the end of the day. We have got time for another round of Sumo. It's not quite top drives. It's not quite top drives and panic yet. Not that I should be in a good enough place to win the old top drives event. Just looking at where I am positioned currently. Willala Egg, thank you very much for the donation. Saying it isn't much, but I wanted to help you in any way I could. Thank you very much. As I've said many times before, any donations, of course, are immensely appreciated. So thank you very much. And you know, people hanging around for the stream and everything, of course, is also always appreciated. I hope you are having a fun evening of GTA shenanigans. We will go back for 4 teams. You know what? And this is always fun. So there are a few banned cars in this. When we have the locked vehicles off. Okay, rules, quickly. You are not allowed the Revolta, Raiden, Neon, or Cyclone. Okay? Everything else is pretty much fair game, but those are the vehicles that you are not allowed. Okay? I'm probably going to drive a monster truck. I sometimes have amazing monster truck rounds. There's really only 2 ways that monster trucks can go. And in an anything goes round, a monster truck is an even braver choice. Because it can be super powerful. It can be complete garbage. And you just never know what you're going to get. It is fun. So in this round, there's going to be quite a few supercars, XA21s and SC1 and all of those. Okay, now they're very low, which can give the monster truck issues, but the monster truck can also sometimes climb over them. So if everyone's bundled in a circle, the monster truck can just park on top. And it doesn't have to deal with the push of war, because it just climbs everything. Anybody's in sort of SUVs, the monster truck is very devastating against those. Sports cars, anything with a high enough side for the monster truck to hit, it can be devastating against. I'm going to hazard a guess. Danger Man's going to be in the... What is the Lotus Esprit thing called? I've forgotten it. Ardent. There we go. Danger Man will be in the Ardent. Gliska might be in something silly. I don't know what Mute's going to be driving. We will see. I might be the only monster truck in this lobby. We'll see if anyone else has been brave enough. Mute is in the... Whatever that is called. I've forgotten the name of it. And... Yeah, okay, we've got a weird team. We've got Pariah, and Ardent, and Thingy, Gta5. Oh, Orange have a monster truck. Orange have 3 monster trucks. I mean, I like Orange's thought. Every team has a monster truck. No, Green don't have a monster truck. Orange have enough monster trucks for everybody. That is the downside of it. Oh, Ewan in the Stride. So the Stride is actually quite a good sports car in some ways. However, this is probably not a great round for them, because the high sides do make them often prey for a monster truck. Lado, thank you for the donation. Saying, here's an elimination contract. Drive yourself off the platform. I'm in a monster truck. There's a really good chance I'm going to do that without the contract. Oh, dearie me. No, I'm just going to sit on top of Longbow. Or Mute. Under Lado, apparently. It's very weird times going on. Brett, thank you for the donation. I say thanks for another entertaining Sunday afternoon. Also, kudos to Danger Man for the Sumo support. Yeah, I mean, as far as Sumo goes, that is probably one of the best, like, friendly recoveries we've ever seen. Oh, the pink monster truck has gone flying. I really wanted to help that into the pit, but Orange did it instead. Hello. Oh, no! Physics! Physics, why? Physics, why? What happened there? Oh, good God, what occurred? Sorry, I gotta watch that back on the stream delay. I'm trying to figure out why my truck suddenly decided it didn't need to be on this planet anymore. So we wheelied off of the back of the straighter, which was fine, but it got clipped by the orange truck. Whichever was driving the orange truck, it clipped us. And it was just enough to... Physics just went, I don't know what to do, just fly, I guess? And that was it, we're off. We've not had a very good round of Sumo. Although, to be fair, the warm-up for the first game was also very bad for me. We had 2 very bad rounds and then 2 very good rounds. So, I mean, was the contract fulfilled? I guess it was, technically, because I held the wrong trigger and technically drove off. I mean, we were dead anyway. But I feel like that might have been contract complete. Oh, Danger Man, wonderful survival there. He's going to be a difficult one to survive to the next arena, but good survival on that bit. Yeah. Oh, Christ. This has been... I mean, Sumo is always good fun. Like, I always enjoy a good round of Sumo. Is Danger Man going to be able to do much here? It's going to be difficult. It is going to be difficult for the supercars to deal with the monster truck sometimes, because you just keep driving under them. Now, you can scoop them really well sometimes, and others not so much. It really depends. Yeah, the monster truck could clear everybody out, and I've seen it done. The monster truck has actually done a good job of getting rid of Valitane here. You can see monster trucks clear out everything when you get these sort of small clusters. If they get the physics, if they get the hit right, they can just wipe out an entire group, even low slung cars. But also they could just bounce over them, or as you can see with mine, it could just decide it needs to go and be a spaceship. So we have Danger Man with the Ardent. There's not actually too many supercars in this round, which is interesting. We have Danger Man's Ardent. We have Mute with the... Is it the Series? Is that what this one is? Or something like that. I can't remember the exact name. Now, oh, Liam's in a Sentinel against an Ardent and, yeah, the Series. Liam might be in a little bit of trouble here. The Sentinel's not terrible, but we know the Ardent is actually really strong at this. It's really good as far as a Sport Classic car goes. Mute wanted to go for the punt, but there was no real clean line. In fact, Danger Man is going for the pin here. Can Danger Man... Oh, Danger Man has done another wonderful job. Liam is in trouble. There's nothing Liam can do here. Excellent, excellent work from Danger Man there. Danger Man, the team player we have going on here, has very much played an excellent team game there. Pinned Liam away from the circle. Nothing you could do really about that. And Purple will get a victory in that one. Okay. Let's see what we can do in this second round of utter nonsense. This is the most monster... Outside of, I think we had one all-monster truck round once that was very much just RNG of throw trucks at each other and see what happens. Outside of that, this is probably the most monster trucks we've ever seen in one game. Even when we do off-road, there's normally only one per team, at most. And for this one, we've got 5. Yeah, I had very little to do in that one. To be fair, I had very little to do in that one because Physics got angry at me and decided I wasn't allowed to play anymore. So there was that. Yeah. We went for a hit, it didn't really do anything, and oh, Danger Man has launched me and Mafia over. We can climb over Liam, and then over a green team, and then over a Midnight, and the trucks are doing... trucks are just making a monument up ahead. Vortex is gone, and we have got... Was Vortex? Oh, Vortex was a supercar. Orange has lost their one sensible car. RP, thank you very much for the donation. As it's been a while since I actually caught a stream, so I thought I'd bring back the Cult of 69. Ah, yes, the Cult is indeed leading the way on the donation board. Well, I mean, you've picked a good time to join a stream here. I'm currently having an argument with green team and orange team, and an orange team and pink team are having a weird monster truck dance over there. Well, they're still having a weird monster truck dance. Right, can I make it through this circle in one piece? Possibly. It's too tempting to hit the flash, because the flash falls over really easily, so it's just far too tempting to hit the flash GT. Oh no, Ewan moved. I wanted to get the massive punt on Ewan, to be honest with you. Sound has gone. Midnight has gone and Lineco has gone. Purple's still got 4 vehicles left, which is good going for us. There's an orange truck got spun. We might have problems here. Oh, green are going to lose another car in all of that. I think we lost another car. I think I saw another green car fall off the platform. Maybe it spun away and is all right. I'd be surprised, but maybe. Okay, it's a slow speed bumping we can deal with. Salmon. Oh, no, Gliska didn't get quite back in the circle. I thought Gliska was going to be okay there. That was almost amazing teamwork. That was almost astonishing teamwork. We kind of set it up for Gliska. Gliska finished them off, but just didn't quite get stopped in time. That's so unlucky for Gliska. It really is. That just gave me some speed at that point. Boop. I know the same thing's about to happen to me, but that was such a funny takeout, and Lado's gone. It did work. It did the job. Pink team are out. I couldn't resist. There was no way we were resisting that crash, and that was 100% crash. Hope physics goes my way, because I didn't know if it was going to. The orange monster truck has just climbed over my teammates. Mute is gone. We're actually going to struggle to get into the circle a little bit here. We are in. Oh, orange made it. I mean, we got spat out the other side. Okay, so my problem is I can help against Valentine. I can do nothing against Longbow. Longbow's car is so low, I can do bugger all about it. That's going to kind of fall to Danger Man to do the work. We can push the trophy truck a bit. That is something that we are quite good with here. It's a great tackle on the orange monster truck, and that is gone. Small man is out. So it falls to purple versus green. Yeah, I mean, it was always going to be difficult getting 2 monster trucks in that circle. Physics favoured me this time. Yeah, I think we're done. I might be able to spin it around in time. Come on, monster truck. Come on, monster truck. Good monster truck. There we go. Well, let's just make sure they don't get back in the circle. That was all I could do. It's so difficult for us to do much about Longbow that I feel like, given the situation we suddenly got ourselves stuck to there, it was a case of I'm better off just making sure Valentine is out and kind of leaving it to Longbow a little bit. Good luck. I'm not leaving it to Longbow, sorry, leaving it to Danger Man. Oh, so close. Longbow just managed to shuffle clear of that one. I do feel like the Ardent is probably the better of the two here. It is probably the way to go here. However, anything can happen when it comes to Sumo. Will it go the way of Purple Team? Will Longbow find... So yeah, what Danger Man's trying to do here, it's a good ploy, is just... I can't spin the camera around well enough. Just block Longbow out, and Longbow shuffled the car in. Sudden death. We are on to the sudden death arena here. Will the Ardent... Oh, that's a great push. That's a fantastic push. Although Longbow's car just fell off. It's still not back on its wheels properly. Danger Man with a great... So it's not quite in full elimination mode. Is Danger Man going to... Oh, wonderful work from that. Danger Man did it. Lovely stuff. Lovely stuff from the Danger Man right there. We are victorious. We have done it. Purple team claim a victory. Danger Man did a lot of the work with the Ardent, not going to lie. I mean, we kind of did a little bit here and there. It wasn't we had some contributions. It wasn't the most contributions I could have possibly imagined, but it wasn't bad. You know, like it was half respectable contributions. It's just, yeah. It wasn't too bad. But well done, Danger Man. Well done, Danger Man, in that one. Yeah, for a monster truck, we didn't do too badly. That's probably as far as I'm gonna say. Oh, well, there we go. That is the wrong button. I'm gonna go to free mode. That is going to be it for today's stream. It is time for me to go and play some top drives now and try and win myself the W Motors car. Thank you all very, very much for watching. Mr. Sumo, thank you for the donation, just at the end there. Saying, Danger Man, Sumo MVP. Yeah, I'd agree with that one in that second game, definitely. Definitely. Of course, yeah, a very big thank you to all of you for watching and to all of those who donated. I think I read everything out. I apologise if I missed any along the way. But, yeah, thank you very much indeed. It is greatly appreciated. I shall be back with a next stream on Wednesday. RimWorld will continue. Hopefully, the plan is Carly will join me. Things, as I said, plans can change, but hopefully Carly will be there with me on Wednesday for some RimWorld. We can carry on that wonderful playthrough. That, though, is going to be it for this stream. Thank you all for watching, and until next time, a goodbye.